It was from Will's thing.
Thank you, Ben.
Can you give me Dimble's mini?
Thank you, young sir.
Gord's like, and Dimble joins the fight.
And Dimble!
We're just gonna pretend he was there the whole time.
The creatures of Pandora grow stronger.
Oh no.
Good reference, bro.
I do have new metal dice. I wonder how well they throw.
This whole first part of the fight, Dimble was just like spurting around.
No, we'll pretend he killed like 4 3, 2, 1. I don't know. How many are
More than us.
Yeah, we'll pretend he killed like 1 of the 3 or something. I don't know.
Dimble just wakes up. Oh,
Well, then we have to retcon Thorin saying, what if we kill Dimble?
Yeah. Thorin never said that.
Will you put that on the
He
battlefield?
probably did, but nobody
That's
heard
Dimble.
it.
That is definitely Dimble. The edginess is exuding from every pore.
I don't know. It's not black enough. Like, he's not wearing black armor. His cloak's a little dark, but it's actually pretty sedate for a rogue.
But it's Dimble. Maybe.
My rogue wears the red shirt to try to be edgy and be different on the...
Well, ask the figurine how mysterious is the
Originally, when I
backstory.
updated that, he was arcane tricksters. They wouldn't.
Cool. We're gonna put you
Oh, yeah.
right there.
Ready to backstab that guy.
So that
What
guy
are
turns
those?
around.
Humanoids.
Yeah, they're
Just regular
Lawrence
humanoids.
guards, champions.
Honestly, it's been so long, I don't remember who was who.
Those were the
These
Spellweaver
were-
people.
yeah.
Don't worry, this has been burned into my fucking mind for 20 years to come.
Alright, well then how about you do recap, Richard?
Wait,
I
this
was
is a
going to offer if
spellcaster?
nobody else wants to do it.
Richard's gonna be like
Steam
40 and he's gonna be
too.
playing Zombicide and he's gonna be
No,
like,
it's these are
Spellweaver!
spellcasters.
Spellweaver!
Because they got the little thing. I do
there was
remember
multiple
that.
spell.
Yeah,
That's
those are the
spellcasters.
Yeah, those are the Spellweavers. Champion's obviously the big guy.
Honestly, spell
That was a
running
shield
is
master.
scary.
Alright, Richard,
I
do
can
the
do the
recap.
recap if nobody else wants to. All right. So the last time we met, we had picked up right after both of our teams in the arena had finished some of their other fights, when Oglen and Ash and I guess Dimble would have been there too, had been approached by the spokesman of Lorensgate's king. And he was told that Oglen, who had been recognized as a Sunwalker for foolishly putting on his plate mail that has the goddamn symbol of the Alcaran Empire on it, had been put up against Lorensgate's champion in what was going to be an extremely disadvantageous fight for our team for the sake of the politics, the show of defeating Alcar's strongest. Ash was outraged by the suggestion of these unfair terms and was roped into the fight as well, and we're saying Dimble was there too. So Oglen does his best to prep the team to escape quickly after the tournament ends, however it may, and then receives aid from the team in various forms, and indignantly ensures the king's representative that Oglen does not fear to die for his cause. As he steps into the arena alongside Ash and Dimble as confidently as he can. Prayers are made to bolster Ash, Dimble, and Oglen, and combat is joined just as Sano spots the location of Lorensgate's king up in the box above the arena. The odds are devastatingly one-sided, and after Ash, Oglen, and Dimble struggle to defeat just a few of the enemy's champions' lackeys, Oglen falls to the combined might of Lorensgate's forces, and our session ends.
Is this a pre-written recap?
No, this is...
That absolutely sounded
Yeah,
like
that's
somebody
what I was thinking
recapping
of.
like a season's,
I cannot tell you
the previous season.
how
of the
many
show.
times I have ran over this scenario in my mind in the last 3 weeks to try and think, okay,
I looked over and you have like a block of text. I was like, wait, is he fucking reading this?
It's like the movie Beer Fest. Yeah, I'm just better when I'm drunk.
I'm better when I'm drunk.
Previously.
Is it just the 3 of us, or is the whole
Yeah, it's
group?
just the 3 of you.
We're in the audience.
I'm so glad.
why?
I am so glad you were in perfect line of sight from the camera when you did that face.
Brew tried to start a
Yeah.
riot.
And
that makes one of us.
so
I was told not to, but
for
you-
Justin's benefit, the reason we're in this situation right now
I
is
wanted to try
Richard
and assassinate
thought
the king.
haste was a good spell, but turns out it's concentration. And I was also not allowed to burn an interdiction around the arena like I had originally intended, so I got fucking wrecked with an REKT. Real quick.
So the thing is basically that they put their most elite fighting unit into the arena to fight a Sunwalker, who they've heard can single-handedly fell 100 foes.
Right.
Not knowing that Oglen's like
Sunwalker.
a baby Sunwalker.
Right.
So this is just a test. And Ash got mad, and of course he did Ash things and ran his mouth. So they're like, hey, how about you help?
Yeah. So this is like a political scene to make the Alcarian Empire look weak and easily defeated by the forces of Lawrence Gate.
And then to also kill you.
Yeah, that too.
And
Don't forget that
we're
part.
going to say that Dimble volunteered to assist as well, with less attitude than Ash can. Unless you would like to not be in there fighting with your...
It is what it is.
Okay. So when we ended the session, Oglen had just been hit and technically gone unconscious, correct?
Right.
No death saving throws have been made yet?
Not yet. But
Okay.
I'm still bleeding.
Ash's health is still pretty healthy, right? And you still look okay? Like you're not
Oh,
like,
yeah.
bleeding out?
I look completely fine.
Can you give Justin the bonuses that you also got
Yes.
for him?
So as a result of the prayers that were made by the team and in various ways, we got a couple of boons. One is that you get to reduce all damage that you take by 4.
Yondalu, baby.
That's at the end, right? So you get
So
hit
when it's
for
all added
60,
up.
you really only take 56.
56. Another is every time you hit, you get 3 hit points, so you heal a little bit.
So it doesn't matter how much damage you do, heal 3.
Right, you just have to hit.
You just have to actually successfully hit.
Yeah. And
If he misses his first attack, I'm gonna die inside.
and there were others that I must not have written down here. We got a bonus to temporary hit points, which are gone on my sheet.
Yeah.
What was our total
how
temporary
many?
hit point?
84.
How many do you have left?
16.
You can have 40.
40 temporary.
Yeah, we'll give you 40.
Yes, sir.
And then it was plus 5 to damage, I believe.
For was it 5?
Pierce. Yeah, I have plus
Was
5.
it 5? Okay.
Yeah.
And you get to add 5 to all the damage you deal.
Yeah.
That was it, right?
There was also an AC raise.
Oh yeah,
True,
plus,
there was.
plus
Yeah, I
2
think it was
AC.
2.
Plus 2 AC.
Truegar's prayer got you guys AC.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Will.
And thank you for wading into the foray and making a good show.
He probably would have been just fine had he not put on the armor with an emblazoned symbol on his
Damn it, Gordon.
chest
We
plate.
should just hid the symbol like we did the first
Yeah.
It was dispelled.
Yeah.
I swear, I just got this off a dead guy.
It's really expensive armor for just grabbing it off a dead guy.
Right place, right time.
He was just the exact size as you.
This dead guy was like laying next to a dead Tarask. I just picked it up.
Not mine, my friend's armor.
And I can practice.
I'm just borrowing it.
He asked me to armor sit for
Just
him.
gotta do a little bit of Texas.
We're just giving Justin a minute to get his spells together. I think that's what he's doing.
I got my 2 swords. Dez and Troy. Dez and Troy. Together, they destroy.
Would you allow me to cast Death Ward before the battle?
Probably not.
If it's on me. Basically, Orcish endurance.
Relentless endurance, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to use the spell slot, I won't stop you.
That's like what, a 4th level spell slot?
Yeah. So.
Oh man. I'm gonna hide under my mask.
Welcome up.
God
As I
damn
say,
it.
You did bring your backup character,
I
right?
did. I
Okay.
did.
We'll have to adjust how they join the guild. Which one did you bring?
I think it's Gordak.
Oh, it can't be Gordak.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, it's got to be one that wasn't in the.
Okay. Yeah.
Raid
Yeah.
of the Lost Tomb.
I will look what I've got in there.
Okay.
Just play as mine. My 45.
Depending on how well you bribe me there, Richard, depends on where your character sheet goes on my wall.
I mean, I haven't heard an answer to what I asked, so
I didn't
he
even
has a
know
way
that.
to keep Oglen from dying, but
What was?
he has not used it yet. So
What did you ask me?
for drugs.
Alright, thought it was a crawl under the table kind of scenario.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right,
Richard, you
switching,
take credit card, right?
Old Jeb.
Absolutely not.
switching from YouTube to OnlyFans real quick.
Yeah,
Old Jeb.
all jab. There we go.
Oh God,
Yeah.
he's gonna die fast.
You don't go down.
You have another
that
one,
road.
right?
You
For when
don't-
he dies.
You don't like my old jab accent? Some say you'll go down that road and the big old whumping John is gonna get you.
You gotta get like a Watto
It's
accent
like
from Star
the
Wars.
more
Save him until
comprehensive
Happy
you
gets Just have old man conversations
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yep. Don't you mind?
Well
No.
done, kids.
Now,
Just do it for free.
now, Gordon, don't you mind old Jeb, man?
Some call it Sling Blade, I call it Kaiser Blade.
Yeah.
So, like I said, the session ended with Oglen getting hit by the boss, by the commander,
Yeah.
and going down. So as Oglen hits his knee and drops this flail, roll percentile for me. And then subtract one higher than you roll.
All right, I got an 83
So you have a -1.
minus 1, which is
82.
82. No.
No,
So,
you have a -1.
minus 1, okay. So I'm minus 84. Right? Bro, I don't understand
I'm
what you're saying to me.
confused.
I don't understand, I'm sorry.
82.
I said
Perception.
subtract one more than you roll.
Okay. 84. Boom. Now I roll for perception. That's a negative
no.
68.
What, no.
Okay,
No, I think
help
he's
me
saying you
understand.
roll and then you subtract that number -1.
Plus
So-
1.
Sorry,
Combat
plus
total.
1.
So -1.
Regardless, you would
I'm
always have a
fucking
-1.
confused.
Minus 1, okay.
I am so
I get the
confused.
joke now. I get it.
I think watching Richard struggle was funny too.
That was also funny.
And then, what was that
want the
second roll
math
for?
I thought I was like, maybe he meant perception instead of percentile, so I was just trying to be a good improv guy.
Do you want the math dice?
I do want the math dice.
Roll
Will they
perception.
make Oglen not
92.
die?
You rolled an 82 or 83? Okay.
I
So,
already dropped it down.
as Oglen hits the ground, as his knee hits the ground, his eyes, you obviously you don't see this, but Dimble sees this because Dimble's the only one in a good angle. But Dimble watches as Oglen's eyes go from being his normal eyes with a little bit of gold in them to just being like fire. And you also, and Ash also feel changes in you. I don't remember if I gave you guys any level 20 like avatar type things, like Avatar of the Sun. Did
Yeah.
you guys get anything like that?
It's on my sheet.
Well, you have it because you're a paladin. But I don't remember if they got one. I couldn't look in my
Avatar of the horse shooter.
Avatar of the murderer.
I don't have any
Avatar of the peaceful shopkeeper.
Avatar of the boat.
That was the Ash.
Avatar of the trees.
Avatar of the
And those where they
librarian.
grow.
And that you can make boats with.
The wise man once said, "This is my friend, tree." I was in
Well,
Infinity War. I think.
I apparently do not have my copies of your guys' subclasses in my folder anymore. Can I have your subclass, Richard?
Yes.
We all turn into Oglen and it's the same avatar.
Oglen's avatars is
Howdy, y'all!
You merged to create the mega avatar.
Yes.
Avatar of Old Jeb.
Fusion.
Yeah, they said this was gonna happen.
I don't remember this in Sunwalker camp.
I'm throwing D20
Can't
right now.
keep an old dog like me down.
Out California way.
They said they got some internet out California.
Out California.
Can somebody hit him?
No, Sam's gonna come over here,
There's
goddamn.
better. There's better accents in
Why,
South
Gordon,
Park.
why?
Out California way. Oh, you know what? You should have given him a hug, like in defiance of Gordon.
No, because I know Sam actually hit him. You can have that back.
Like Mortal Kombat
found
instead
mine.
of fatality, it's a friendship.
Fatality.
Babality.
Friendship.
Now y'all know why this is happening, don't you?
So, both of you need to take notes.
What? I don't have anything to take notes on.
And that is a lie.
We all saw your presence.
Because
Roll
somebody.
deception at disadvantage.
Lie detector found out. That was a lie.
I got it too. Of course, it's the new die that finds me. Camera.
So for Ash, weapon attack rolls are maxed, and you deal 1 additional damage die of your weapon's type as radiant damage every attack. You're gonna get the same thing, except the additional damage die that is actually gonna be necrotic.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to us because you said Ash.
Oh, your weapon attack rolls will be maxed. Your weapon only, not like anything extra besides that. And you'd get
Does
one.
that mean like we always roll 2?
Huh?
You mean that it's always maxed?
So while you have this buff, if you roll 2d6, you just do 12 damage regardless instead of rolling. But anything
so the
that
damage dice are maxed.
Except for
only
sneak
the
attack.
weapon. Your sneak attack dice still have to be rolled.
Okay.
And the additional die of your weapon's damage type does necrotic damage. And any attacks that you do that have any component of, for Ash, radiant, or fire damage, that part of the damage heals you. And necrotic damage heals Dimble.
Also in perfect time for elemental weapon to make my damage fire.
Boom, boom, boom.
We'll see.
Never mind, guys. I should have said that out loud.
My damage type is wet fart.
Wet fart.
And the effects for Avatar of the Sun are doubled.
Okay.
Damage effects, not the other stuff.
Okay.
You can't really. I mean, I guess you could double max.
Right.
That would be ridiculously much. It would make this encounter very fast, though. Maybe I'll do that.
It would make it fast.
No, we'll stick with that. And a roll of 17 or higher is a crit. On the die. 17 on the die.
So do they all have the same avatar of the sun, or is it?
No. They're not all meant to.
Okay.
I just didn't remember if I gave them anything like that.
Can't wait to complain about my damage again. Oglen did 700, Ali did 600. This character's so unbalanced.
Ash also gets access to his level 15 ability. His level 15 feature. And Dimble gets access to his level 17 ability.
Oh, hell yeah, I could use the D6s now.
The math rocks.
He's a bard now?
Screw this D4. I'm a D6 user now.
Double bardic inspiration stacking. All hits are hits.
Okay, we ready?
Ready.
So you watch as, you guys on the outside watch as Oglen hits the ground, and it's almost as if he erupts in fire. And at the same time, Ash erupts in like it's his own colored fire, and Dimble erupts in like looks like dark fire.
Oh my god.
Dark energy fire.
Oh, they're going
They're
dark
on
now.
fire. Oh my god. Oh wait, that's like holy fire.
Does anyone have like healing potions? Does Oglen may need one after
And
this?
I need to roll a bunch of d20s. So I'm going to use D&D Beyond for
I
that.
get my character sheet out. Check fire.
What?
I'm like, does anyone have any healing potions? He's like, I should probably
Oh my
get my
God,
character
these
sheet
things
out and
roll
see if I got any healing potions.
You roll it and then just keep going.
Momentum.
It's also because they have soft corners.
Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. That's not bad. I can't even see that one. Can I move these?
Nope.
I couldn't even see that one.
Oh my gosh, I was like, why do I keep rolling 1s and 3s? This one only has 1, 2, and 3 on it.
Are they all like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
This one has all
I didn't look
6s. That's pretty nice.
Oh, wow.
Good. I guess you're not using those at the table for D&D.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
These ones are.
So that's a D3. That's a
This
D6.
is also a
Yeah.
D3.
That's a great way to
These
fuck
are
with
actually
somebody.
really cool.
Yeah.
A great way to fuck
This is
with
a
somebody.
D6. This is a D3.
Here, you can use these.
New player? Oh, we did players that baby dies.
No. Gordon, does anyone have any D6s? I need some D6s. Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't do that anymore. Now I have to be super vigilant because of that. Why are you handing me the big ones?
They're the 6 to 4 to 6.
So,
These are the nice DM dice. These are the mean DM.
okay. Alright, so I've done my rolls. So, we're going to... there's actually...
Does Dimble need to roll initiative?
No, I'm just going to insert him at the top.
Alright.
Underneath of Ash. Between Ash and the boss. Because I let the players roll initiative and then I just split it up based on that. And then I actually put the players into 3 places in the initiative order. Okay, so the boss's turn went, and Dimble is still down. Dimble's not up running around right now.
Yeah. You mean Oglen?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're both down. Justin's face.
Yeah.
He's like, what?
Run him down. Let's go.
Aren't you glad that you came?
There's all the things you get, and you're down.
You did.
You remember those 40 temporary hit points? Yeah, they didn't matter.
It did matter.
So Oglen is still down. He's not conscious. So he's still going to have somebody to intervene to assist him. But he is in avatar state.
Okay.
And it's actually the players. So we're going to start with Ash. What does Ash want to do?
Could I make one note, because it wasn't pointed out during Richard's recap, but the big guy is really hard to hit. You would have seen that in the...
Yeah, he's hard. Like, super
Yeah.
hard to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
everyone else seems like pretty... more average, but he seems like just...
It's like trying to hit Matteo.
Yeah. Like, I think I rolled a
No, it's not.
I have like a 16.
Is the Bowen down here closest to me? Is that Ash?
That's
This
it.
is Ash.
Yes.
He's been doing a really good job of staying away from things.
No, since we ended it, and those guys were coming at me all the way to my left, so straight in front of me. Those guys were coming at me, so
Okay.
knowing that I'm the aspect of fury, I would probably just shoot them.
Okay.
And
Cute Minecraft both
I'm
sounds.
gonna roll with sharpshooter staying at -5. 26.
Yeah, you hit. Sorry, I had to look.
So I max out just weapon attack.
Just your weapon attack, yeah.
Okay.
Plus
Everything else has to be rolled.
So this will be my Stalker now. And my 2.
Oh no!
Don't worry, I
Oh,
have another 2 celestial fires. Oh, I
Did you
accidentally.
roll? I think you just rolled one of the
Do you remember what
D2s.
they were?
That was
It
two.
One of
like
them was a
2.
2.
Did I even roll this
That one was a max.
Hey,
out
hey
one, I
Ben, I'm
think.
curious.
Oh, yeah.
Did you roll the ones with like just 1, 2, and 3 on them?
Nope. No,
No.
not.
No, these are the real ones.
Okay.
Okay.
That'd been hilarious.
Okay,
What if you roll 3s?
this is a lot of math now.
Man, I'm low rolling.
Don't forget the extra D8 for,
Oh yeah, it was
your
my D20 with
little
homebrew.
avatar.
Oh, yeah.
and that's going to be fire damage. So,
You got 17 on the dice.
This is all 17.
Altogether, yeah.
Nice, I have 17 plus
Ben, you need to get a D20 with only 1 through 10.
46 damage.
how do you go from 17 to 46?
Because I have a plus 17, then I did a plus 10 because of sharpshooter.
Oh, okay, sharpshooter.
Bro.
These guys are a little comical. I think I'm going to switch them out for some real things.
I don't know, I kind of like them.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you get to heal for that
I have
extra
max
D8.
hit points. Unless I do it at temporary.
Oh, cool, I'm going to have to fix that.
And I'm going to do it again.
And I'll do it again.
Uh-oh. At 21.
Go ahead.
Nice.
They're casters, it's not like they're running around and
Doesn't
playing
have
armor.
one move.
No, yeah, dude. So 7 radiant. 14 piercing. I don't. Does it matter? What type of damage?
Nope.
Then 10 celestial.
All that matters is that you heal yourself with 1 die when you take damage shortly.
That's 31.
Thank you, Sam. That saves me a lot of time.
Yeah.
48 damage.
I can't get my calculator.
They're odd numbers. It's hard.
He's still up.
Okay. Well, I don't think I'm gonna move. I think I'm just trying to end my turn. I think last time I used a bonus action to move it, and I don't want to move it now.
Okay. So Dimble's turn. Oh, sneak attack always triggers.
Oh, for the bonuses.
Oh, you must be a swashbuckler.
Yeah.
For your Oglen's help
Yeah.
avatar thing.
I was just making a joke. The swashbuckler class.
For the don't
You're a joke.
True.
Bada bing.
How far down is Oglen in my initiative?
Oglen's very first.
Will he be going right after me?
No.
Is he still down?
I'm just wondering if it's worth healing him at the moment. With there's 4 people surrounding him with someone.
I gave him 1 round of reprieve before I start attacking him to kill him. If that is what you're wondering. So if you can help him up now is the time to do it.
Oh, mass healing word.
Okay.
That way I don't have to get close to him.
Roll your dice. Give him some life.
What?
Well, hey, he tried.
9 hit points.
Hey, all right. So out of this smoky eruption of black flame comes a little lick. And it's
Oh, it was not just a bad dream.
Wait, does Oglen actually talk?
no.
Did you say you already got Excel? Okay. Sounds like that comes
No, we'll come back to that. So I'm looking at my porn right now. He immediately looked.
Who am I in base with? Is that a...
It's a shield master.
I'm going to bonus action disengage and move back towards the spellcaster behind me.
This is a spellcaster.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You get there.
That's it.
Probably have a little bit of movement left.
That's all I can do.
Oh, because you healed. Okay. Okay.
Use a multi-attack.
Doesn't have it. He's a rogue.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Mass healing word is a bonus action. I didn't realize that.
All right.
So I guess I'll stay in contact with the person I'm in contact with and just attack.
Okay.
Beat him up.
No.
It's not enough to hit.
I only got 1 attack, so that's all I can do.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand this level 17 power, Gordon. It's like, if I already use my sneak attack, I can use it again, but I only have 1 attack to begin with.
Like if you say you used it and then you got to do an opportunity attack, or if you were hasted.
Or if you had like the wielding or... And the future, I assume.
But didn't Gordon just say that all your attacks are sneak attacks right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that means that would have activated.
I mean,
He didn't hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has to hit in order for it to do damage.
Okay.
Okay, so spellcasters.
Oh, that means bonus action offhanding is 3.
Right.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah, that too. If you bonus action attack with your offhand weapon, you could apply sneak attack to that as well. The spellcasters, and Ash just laid into one of them pretty good, so he's gonna cast Chromatic Orb at you at 6th level. Plus 5 is 8. 8d8. Plus 8. 7. 8. Wow. Okay, I'm not using the new dice. 3.
Come on, it's a Christmas
11,
present.
18, 22,
32.
32. You take 32 thunder
Did you
damage.
roll to hit?
Don't have to.
Okay.
He's a spell man.
I mean, sometimes I forget to do that.
Sometimes I forget.
No, I just don't actually have to. But he just used
You're
one
lit
of
up
that.
like a fucking beacon.
Where'd it go? Oh, yeah, the big old pillar of fire.
That guy.
So that was...
Almost forgot my 4.
Yeah, I'll call him 1. Okay, well, he used his. But I thought it was going to hit harder than that. Alright, and he's going to stay there. And then the second guy is also going to attack you. He's going to try to banish you.
Ooh, okay.
Roll me a charisma save, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Right now, Gordon's
Good
calculating
thing I
all
have 4
possibilities.
inspiration.
Hmm?
Good thing I have 4 inspiration. Sam, can I use your
Sure.
natural one?
What's the total
I
though?
need a total.
22. That'd be the highest I can get.
Is it the highest you can get?
Mm-hmm.
It is enough.
Some spellcasters are really
You
good.
get banished, the angels are like, what the hell are you doing here?
What?
Oh my god, send them back.
Well,
Send
he
them
gets
back.
sent to a harmless demiplane because he's from the material plane.
I just imagine the angels just being like, we need some time away. And they're like, what the hell?
The third caster is... He's going to Chromatic Orb Dimble. Also at 6th level.
I didn't make a save or something.
The new die?
Yeah! Whew! Let's move you.
Real stabby.
Shit!
Real stabby.
You good, bro?
Damn. No! Hey, that's better.
I'm
12,
glad I'm not the only one that
17,
immediately started feeling
24.
ready for.
26, 31, 36
Oh yeah. that's
radiant
perfect.
damage.
There's no save or anything?
No.
It's like magic missile, but more.
Magic missiles.
No, that was
Magic chromatic
Is
orb.
that the Gordon version of Chromatic?
no, that's an ability they have.
It's the improved.
They are
spell
the
type
elite,
speed.
the most elite unit in this place is our main.
It's called the hometown advantage.
Yeah.
After the casters, because that's all 3, we're going to do the sword masters.
Power word sword.
Sword.
Oh, that's funny. Those are the only ones you guys have killed any of.
Right.
I didn't realize they were all the same until just now.
What are the guys laying down?
Sword master.
They're only the sword masters. that have managed to be killed so far. Yeah.
I think you approached them first. That's fine.
Yeah, they have like bonus movement speed. So he definitely thinks Oglen is dead. So he's gonna turn to attack Dimble.
Oglen gets an opportunity attack.
Do it.
He can do that while he's laying on the ground if he wants to. It's a disadvantage.
It'd be a disadvantage.
But you're going to announce that you're conscious.
Yeah, I think we'll say thematically, Oglen's still realizing what's happening to him. There's all this huge power surging through him that he's never.
Why is my vision looking so funny?
Yeah, that's right.
He said 2 minutes ago I said that edible wasn't shit.
Oh, I definitely do not. Yeah. 16?
No.
Okay. Okay, well, second attack. 26.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what was the bonus? 2. Yeah, that's what it is.
It hits?
Yeah.
Okay. Eight.
Oh, we're using D6s, are you?
For 16 damage. That's number 4. No, number 4. And the second sword master is yeah, he is. He's gonna charge Ash. And if anybody would like to get a tape measure and measure that that's not more than 12 inches, feel free. But I'm fairly certain that's like right at 12 inches. So
Do you want me to put my dick on the table?
I said inches, not centimeters.
Oh, got him.
It could have been meter instead of millimeters. So.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it could be
Christmas spirit.
Yeah, that's right.
And then he's going to attack you.
What do you?
18?
Nope.
Okay, second attack. 22?
Yeah.
So close.
For 8 plus 8, 16 damage. And the third living swordmaster is going to engage Ash. He doesn't get advantage. Let's see how you do this. This is the first time I've rolled you. You suck. 28 hits.
I like how it's the little brother of the big metal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
For 15 damage. That is all of the swordmasters. So now we're at Oglen.
Oglen. All right, so the champion is still there next to him. So the fire sort of ignites in Oglen's eyes.
Roll 2d10 for me,
as he
please.
opens up. Is this 4d10 now that everything's doubled, or just 2?
It's 4.
4. Okay. And you see this fire flare up for a total of 16 fire damage.
Is it 10 yards or 5 yards?
10. 10 feet, I think.
10 yards.
10 feet. Wow.
He is everyone.
Yeah, 10
Yards,
feet.
yeah.
10 feet.
30
looks
foot
like it
radius.
actually would just be the commander
And the dead body.
and the dead body, which is now a cinder. But it's 16.
Yes, right. 16 fire damage. A lightly charged.
Hey, look, he's not dead yet. Nice.
Okay.
And
And
during this
half your
burst,
movement to stand up.
right, during this little burst of fire, Oglen jumps to his feet. And, champion guy's still
Always
there.
forgetting to beat someone.
Didn't have a lot of luck hitting this guy last time.
You really that scared of him?
Yeah, but I mean, if I move away, I'm going to get an opportunity to attack and die again. So, I guess,
Don't forget all radiant damage heals you right now.
right, so I guess we'll go ahead and attack the old champion.
Oh, roll a d4 for me.
D4.
Roll a d4, Ben, and roll a d4. I'm sorry, I should have done this earlier.
I got 4, 3.
1.
So you get 4 free uses of Divine Smite.
Here my gear.
You get free sneak attacks, meaning that if you hit, you get extra sneak attack added to it.
Like, so double sneak
Extra
attack?
dice.
Yeah.
Super sneak.
And you
Dimble
get
crits and does
extra
100 millions of damage.
of your Celestial Fire's dice for that many attacks.
Alright. And these extra divine smites are level 1? Or,
With some maximum spell slot you have unused right now,
oh, level 2.
and that's level 2.
Level 2. Alright. Boom.
For a second there, after I said it out loud, I was like, oh my god, has he used his level 4 spell slots yet?
Yes.
That
Alright.
would be Chase.
Faith will be ace. So Oglen, after this burst of fire, jumps to his feet, and I think at this point it's probably beyond words, just sort of this incarnation of Alkar's fury turns to the champion.
Oh yeah, Oglen looking at the champion's face, this guy's like, oh, what just happened?
Yeah.
And even the people who are around looking, like they've gone into like the oh shit poses rather than being ready to fight.
Ready to fight. Yeah. And so he's gonna take a couple swings at the champion here.
So you hit that magic number.
Gotta get at least 17. Oh man, not great. That's a 19 total to hit. Got a 4 on the dice.
Nope.
Gonna switch over to the oldie.
You could use the one you got
I
for
could use this one.
Christmas.
How many inspirations do you
They're
have?
charisma.
Not get advantage.
I don't have any inspirations.
Doesn't have any.
I never do anything inspiring with. Oh goddamn, that 20!
For real?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I had that
So
foresight.
after the first swing, Oglen's the fire in his eyes. Second one comes in and
So you're just like kind of getting used to it.
finds its purchase. I'll use one of the 4 free divine smites at level 2. So this is going to be a total of what's
Literally double of all of the dice.
yeah. So 48 plus 13 is
61.
61.
61.
So don't ask me how
Plus
it works.
61
Don't forget the extra dice.
plus, yeah, that's already added. Thank you. 61, and then we got 24, 48 with 61 plus 48.
109.
109 total damage, a combination of weapon and
That's doubled?
divine smite. Yes. So 46 because I get the extra 1d6. That's at the 24 plus 13 for the attack damage bonus, and then that would be 37 doubled. Oh, sorry, 20. That's where I get the 61. And then level 2 divine smite is only 3d8, which is 24 maxed out plus the 48. So 61 plus 48 is 109.
Now, how much do you heal?
48.
I don't know.
So 109 damage to this guy?
And then plus 3 because whenever you hit.
Oh, yes. Thank you. So 112.
Yeah, tell him.
No, it's plus 3 health.
Yeah, plus 3.
You heal for plus 3.
You-
The,
Plus 3 health.
but it should be plus 5 to the damage.
Plus
because
5. That was already added in.
It was already added in?
Yes.
So it is 109.
109.
Okay.
That's right. Thank you for checking all my maths. I'm sure I would have forgot something. So that was his action there. Bonus action. Dun, dun, dun.
Your third attack from Avatar.
Oh my god, third attack. You're right.
Now how do
I'm not gonna milk it too much. Boom. That's 31 to hit.
You hit.
All right.
What'd you turn the die?
16. And second of the 4.
Look, I'll tell you his AC, right? It's 29.
29. Okay.
Yeah, so you need to hit a 29 or higher to hit him.
So.
I think it was because that the 17 or better crits.
Yeah, I was thinking like, oh, what if Richard forgot?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You're right.
So the nice thing is that we just do half of 109, right? Because I didn't crit. So it's half of 109.
Divine Smite damage rolls are still maxed.
55.
Right. That's why it's just half. 55.
55.
So 55 total damage for the second attack because it was not a crit. And everything's maxed, so I don't have to roll anything or do any of that.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, 109 was maxed, and then half of that would have also been maxed.
I think you still have to roll a d8 for
You
that
still have to roll a d8 for the free damage.
Okay.
So you're assuming your weapon did 36 damage by itself. So it's 3d6 doubled.
Plus the extra weapon dice makes it 46, right?
Yeah, but you have to roll the fourth one.
Oh, I see. That's where I made my mistake. Got an 8.
Fuck off.
So 55, is that right?
I heard 25.
25, that sounds right.
I heard 75.
Oh, good and benevolent.
That's a good thing. It only matters what I heard then.
That's right. And then half of that would be
I heard someone's buying you some candies.
24. All right.
Fine. I heard 75 too.
I got 75 too. Something like a little bribery. So that would be 30, 40, 88, plus 3, 90, 91. All right.
Don't forget to heal for your
Yeah,
smite.
that's what I was just adding up. So Oglen's looking healthy once again, invigorated by Alkar's wrath here.
Sharp.
Oh.
They're cheating.
Cheating.
That's what those guys are like.
Yeah, that's like,
They're hacking.
hey, no fair.
They're using aimbot.
They got an aimbot.
Okay. What's Ash doing?
Oh, my turn again.
I have to activate
It's all
that.
so
So there's
tired.
2 little guys in my face.
Yeah, which means if you attack at range anybody, you're gonna do it at disadvantage.
Yeah. I should probably just get the heck out of there.
You go and disengage. Use that action to disengage.
Do a Hawkeye and whack him with your bow.
Yeah, I want to whack him with my bow. How many people
That counts as an improvised weapon attack, though. It's only a d4. Actually, I think it's just a strength mod +1.
Unless you're proficient.
Improvises 1d4. No,
If you're
wait.
proficient with them, yeah.
If you're proficient,
I think you're thinking of tower brawl. That's your fists.
Yeah, I don't think it's smart to stay in this position, so I'm going to disengage and move to the other side of the arena.
This way?
My right, yeah.
somebody put him all the way over there, please.
And then I'll bonus action steady shot, so my next weapon attack gets a +2 to hit. And that's all I can do, so I'll end my turn. I just realized they're just trying to rush at me again.
Yeah.
But at least I'm in an advantageous position. Actually, no, I kind of just put us in line.
I mean, they might rush at someone else.
Yeah.
Oglen did just get up.
Yeah, I'm hoping they'll be mad at him because he's closer to them. I don't know. Yeah, so I'll end my turn.
Okay. What's Dimble done?
Could have just taken
Did you say I have a Shadow Blade up since we've been fighting, or do I need to cast
You
it?
haven't. You have made it a pretty well-known habit to do it normally, so. Improvised is 1d4, by the way.
That's what up.
In that case, I'm going to bonus action Shadow Walk right beside the champion,
Okay.
and then
He's going to do it.
attack
Pull down his pants.
using 5 inspiration to auto crit.
He free balls.
Ooh. Oh no.
Did you say you're going to use inspiration to auto crit?
Yes,
How do you have 5 inspiration?
because I do.
When did I ever do that nonsense?
Oh no.
No!
Almost never use it.
No! No! Why did I do that? Why did I make that a rule?
That sounds like one of these days I'm gonna walk into a session that they just created a bunch of shit and I wasn't ready for it.
I was like, I'm not
No,
doing
you-
it.
I
went to
honestly
the
did-
bathroom
I didn't
and then,
realize
like,
anybody had
no.
5 built up. Because everybody's pretty good about using them for just single rerolls.
I think I've only used 5 at once, I think?
I don't
think
think I've
only-
had 5.
I don't think I've ever gotten 5.
I think Will has
I've had
used 5
one
once.
inspiration
You've
my
used
entire
5 once.
Yeah.
I think Ben has also used 5 once.
I've never
I'm
had
almost
5.
there. I got one
And I think
more to go.
Justin's the 4th person to do it. I don't think anyone else has.
I think the max I've had at one time is like 3,
So that's
and I probably
30.
died.
2 damage from the d8s. Maxed. Is everything maxed, or just the first
You have to
one?
roll that extra d6, whatever your weapon, that extra weapon die you get, you still have to roll that.
And one of them is from Green Flame Blade.
No, that's still maxed.
Okay.
Right now, when you're under the effects of It's all just maxed.
Well, for the first round, though, it's
It would be
so I'll have the first round. It would be maxed from the.
the crit. He's
The
asking us,
crit.
would that one be maxed too from the crit? That extra rating.
The extra one that you get, you still have to roll. Like
Even-
that extra
even
one you
from
get from the
critting?
D4. Yeah, you still have to roll that. I know, it fucks with the math.
So it's 2. So 8 times 3, 24.
Hey, by the time you leave my table, you better be okay at math.
Yeah.
So that's 26.
Sevens are hard.
And
Sevens are.
I'm going to use
They're
my
not hard.
double sneak attacks. So is it
You have to roll that one.
triple or quadruple?
You have to roll that extra sneak attack.
Okay. I guess it'd be quadruple.
So
Double before.
5 times 6. So the first one is 30.
No, that doesn't get doubled by crit. It's just straight
The
extra
sneak
damage.
attack damage gets doubled by crit.
Not the free one you get.
Okay. That was the first.
The normal sneak attack absolutely gets doubled.
So you're
I thought you were just rolling for the free one you get.
triple. Okay.
So this is the second one.
Still gonna be plenty healthy.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So did
11,
a fly just land on me?
14.
Dimble's gonna do a decent chunk of
He's
damage,
gonna
but
try, like,
Oglen
like
did a
200.
solid chunk of damage in 2 of his 3 attacks.
And I'm just sitting over here running away.
Hey, if only you had haste for 70-foot
Did you learn
movement
that-
speed.
Did you learn that one from me?
And Thorin's getting ready to break.
Nah, because he's not holding the rock.
The lucky rock.
Yeah, the lucky rock was destroyed.
I gotta go find a new one.
So the second set that we would normally roll from a crit is auto.
That's auto maxed.
Okay. So that's 8 times 3. And roll this one.
Mm-hmm.
6. 30.
And then if you're using one of your free sneak attacks from the D4 roll, you just roll that once. You actually roll that.
Yeah, so I didn't roll it. Okay. 7, 9, 10, 15, 21. Okay. 7, 4, 6, 6, 7, 5.
That's a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
Good thing I wasn't rolling that. You'd be here all night waiting.
Tell you
for
what,
me
I'd
to
be a
catch
great
it.
math tutor, wouldn't I?
Yeah. So imagining this champion stumbling back from the corona of golden white light. In front of him is Oglen's flailing, and then this dark blade of smoke.
I'm gonna need you
Coming
to
up
use
through the
another
gut.
word, otherwise we're gonna get flagged for Corona.
Oh yeah, that's right.
170 damage.
A halo of light. A broad spectrum.
A Bud Light.
A non-buzzword light.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything within 5 feet of him. So.
There's not. Just the dead body in Oglen. You can do damage to Oglen if you want.
No, it's,
Fire damage heals him right now.
I deserve it.
and
What?
I'll-
Fire damage heals you right now. Shit.
Shit.
Does it? I thought
Yeah.
it was radiant.
Fire and
Fire
radiant.
and
Look! Look! Look!
Boom.
So it's 8, 11.
11. All right.
Even if it's green.
I love how, yeah, because it's still fire damage. I love how Justin's like, does it? He's like, okay.
So a little bit of that shadow flame gets sucked in.
And then for my movement, I'll drop back to engage the group behind me.
Any particular one?
Just the closest one. So.
It's a sword master, I think, right?
Shield.
Shield man.
Shield master.
No, actually, that is
This is a sorting McGee, I think.
Sword bro.
a spell breaker.
Spell bro. Spell bro.
That's scary.
Near, near.
Yeah, that's a spell breaker.
Okay.
He's gonna break your spell.
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do magic against him.
Yeah, okay.
Why not?
They've already learned
Yeah, we done fucked that up once.
He said,
because they can literally turn it around and hit you with it for free.
Yeah.
they got the ring of magic turning. Or whatever it's
The ring of, hey, did you just throw fire at me?
Yeah.
Nope.
Have it back.
That's my turn.
Okay. So next,
Nicely done. You're gonna save us all.
Are the shield masters?
Wait, how much damage did you do?
More than I've done this
170.
entire fight.
Is it 170 something?
Jeez.
Shield master.
That's what I roll on average per turn.
Okay, so he watched Oglen jump up, so he's going to engage Oglen from behind. He is getting advantage because find. He crits.
Alright. That's what you love to see.
That die did not let me down again.
I knew. I was like, it's gonna crit.
You rolled a 19.
Yeah. Reggie.
I need. Where are my d8s? And he is going to.
Trying to do the math in case I do crit. I don't have to wait around trying to calculate.
Yeah, do it ahead of time.
So 11. I need. God, you're gonna roll higher than it needs, but I need a DC 18 strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. That's a 14 plus 12 is a 26.
Yeah, okay. So you just take 19 damage.
Okay.
And you could feel that he tried to disarm you from behind.
Okay.
But Richard's Pentaceps activated.
And second attack. Hey, another crit.
There, there.
On the little one this time.
There, there.
He said, I gotta follow up.
Nice!
That means it's just a tiny crit, right?
Mini crit. So it's 10 plus 7 popper. So it's 18.
You hit him with mad milk.
Give me that saving throw again. DC 18.
Oh, hit my goddamn thing. I did not pass because it hit my goddamn pencil. Oh no! Wait, that's a 7, not a 1.
Yeah,
I got a 19. I'm okay. I'm okay. I got confused. I was sad. So sad.
Why you gotta play with my emotions like that?
Because I like to see squirm.
It's a teasing relationship between the two of you. That's why.
Oh, did I?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Hey,
So
guess what? You dropped your weapon.
Yeah. Okay.
It was disarmed.
We're not sure.
I have no idea what he said, but I don't like whispering.
Yeah.
so.
He thinks that I might have knocked it from the 1, 2,
I don't
7.
know.
How about
Because
just
it was-
re-roll?
No, it was
just
a 7 when it hit.
Just
you.
re-roll it.
I don't know. They were right next to each other on the dice, so I'm like,
All right. Got a 14 again. So that's
Okay,
a 26.
so you are not disarmed.
Okay.
I'd rather just re-roll
Yes,
than
thank you
try to
for it.
figure out.
Thank you for keeping us honest here.
but I might be wrong too. But they were right next to each other. I saw the pencil and I was like, wait a sec. I think they might have just
7 are
moved.
next to each other on D20. I'll give them that.
They might be on the ones that you guys got
They are.
because they're not roll downs. The 7 and the 1 are next to each other on mine.
Let's see on a regular.
Yeah, on a regular they are too.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
look
they
at
are.
that.
Well, I'm
Because
gonna
someone's
go
like, I know how I want to fuck with people.
Yeah, right? All right.
Okay, so you're not disarmed.
Okay.
Just like they put the 6 and the 9 beside each other.
Yeah.
There should be little dots though.
Nice.
There it
for
is,
6
but
and 9s.
still.
Yeah, yeah.
And a little
They could've just
microscopic
put 'em.
LOL next to.
Yeah, right.
Get fucked.
Nice.
Hey, can you see this? Oops.
See what you did there.
You zoom in with a microscope and it's nothing more than just like this.
The annoying thing that I hate is how they put a dot under the 6 on a D8. And I'm like, why?
There's no 9. Though.
Exactly!
There is a dot.
I think it's
underneath-
just the font.
Yeah, it's
I think the font just by default has that below it.
I agree with you, Sam, because there's a dot underneath the D6, but
Yeah.
it's the font they use.
Well, the same on my D6. There's
Oh,
a 9
yeah.
under it.
Yeah.
I don't like that. There's no way that could be a 9. Don't do that.
There's no way that could be a 9.
Oh,
There's
that's
that
what
one
bothered me.
moron out there that's like, I rolled a 9. On a D6? That's what it says.
You know, there's somebody who's done that.
Them the rules.
Somebody's added up 4d6 and he rolled like 4 6s, and they were like, "I got 36," and everybody at the table was like,
Max damage.
"The fuck you did?"
Well, you know someone's like, roll a D8 for damage. I got infinity. What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're dead.
the shield master is going to engage Dimble from behind. Advantage. 18 plus 11 is 29. Okay. I mean, it's not like he hits that hard. But... So I need a DC 18 strength saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I might go.
You get a +7.
Actually, can you be disarmed?
With the Shadow Blade? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so either.
I think it just reappears in your hand as a bonus action. I mean, you can be disarmed, but it's just a bonus action to get it back.
Yeah, I can use a bonus action to make it reappear.
Okay, well, he doesn't know that, so
He doesn't know.
he's gonna try to disarm it.
Guys, look what I got! Oh,
Yeah,
that
plus-
doesn't
plus
work.
7 from Oglen's sword.
7.
No, doesn't work in here.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Okay. So, no. I failed.
Yours a plus
You didn't
7.
get an 18? Okay, so your shadow blade like clangs away and fades into nothingness. And he's like, you don't see it, but he's super smug right now. Doesn't know what's about to happen.
Like, yeah.
He said, I got him good.
His second attack. It's a 19.
Nope.
Okay.
Not with the bonus.
Okay. Well, that is his turn. So we are at you guys. So what's Oglen doing?
Oh, man. So Oglen feels somebody tugging at his flail from behind.
Oh, and tugging pretty hard too.
Yeah.
Like Oglen, it might have slipped like an inch or two in his hand before he reaffirmed his grip.
He'll turn his fury to whatever stands behind with some swings. Boom. The flail's coming in for 27 to hit on Brudall.
On a shield master,
27.
you hit.
Nice. All right.
What'd
I'll
you
use-
roll in the die?
I got 27. I would have been a 12.
Oh.
Yeah. And
Yeah, the only way he's getting a 17 or higher is if he rolls, if he says the total is like a 33, I think.
What damage did I take? Or did he miss both times? Sorry.
Oh, you should have taken like, I think it was like 18 damage.
Yeah, you started to add it up and then asked me about the strength saving. So
Yeah, I think it's 18.
Don't forget to subtract 4.
Oh, that's right.
14.
So
Y'all
14.
know those bonus, baby.
Good looking out. All right, so I'll use a third of the 4 free level 2 divine smites on this guy, which will
Okay.
make it. I gotta roll. So it's gonna be 35 this time plus 24.
What was the roll on the die?
2. So 2 lower than before. No, 6 lower than before. That would make it 33. Thank you. Plus 24 from Divine Smite.
What is your plus to hit?
15. No, this is damage. I'm sorry. I rolled
Okay.
a 12. I rolled a 12 to hit. I rolled a 12 to hit, got a 27 total, and we've hit the shield
Yes.
master, right? Okay, so now I'm trying to adjudicate damage. So 33 plus 24 is 57, is that right? 57? 57, so 57 damage on the first attack, 24 of which was fire from that Divine Smite. There's just this blaze of searing fire coming from Oglen's eyes as he stares into the face of this unlucky guy. 21 to hit on this. Nope, that's a 9. That's a 24 to hit on the second attack. 24.
To hit? You do not.
Do not. So the second one, swing and miss. The third attack, I'm gonna use the blue one. Ooh, that's a 16 plus 15 is 31 to hit.
You hit.
All right. Last of the free level 2 divine smites.
That's close. 13 to 32.
Burn it through them. All right, so I'm gonna roll this. And
Oh wait, that damage was on the little guy, not the
the
big guy.
shield master. That's right. Ooh, and I got a 7 on town, so that'll make it 36 plus 24, which is 60. 36 plus 24, 60 total.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. 60 total damage on the third attack, which I think is the last that Oglen can do.
Good work, Oglen.
Nice. And I think with that movement, I can sort of loop around the engagement range of the champion. I'll leave the range of the shield master, but not the champion, right? Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So before I saw your shit-eating grin, that's what I was gonna do. So I guess I gotta keep doing it because that would be metagaming if I did.
You don't have to. You were just asking me if you could do it. You don't have to.
I don't
I'll
have
be
to.
disappointed.
Okay.
But
Well, I don't want you to be disappointed. You need to have fun too. So, I'm gonna keep doing like it because I was gonna flank with Dimble. So I just want to, Skylar, if you don't mind, take an Oglen and just move him around to the other side of the champion. There you go. And what terrible thing befalls Oglen as he leaves his...
so I'm gonna need 3 saves.
Armageddon.
I'm gonna need a. There's another one there.
I'm gonna use
Is it in
my
notes?
Christmas present to pass all of these. Called shot.
When he says you don't have to, that's your cue.
Am I next time after everyone?
Ash is next.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
So I'm gonna need a. DC 23 Dexterity saving throw.
DC 23 dex. Nope. That's at 13.
Cool. I'm gonna need a DC 18 Strength.
18 strength. Alright. 17 on strength. So no on that.
You fail both of them.
Failed both of them.
Then you auto fail the third.
Okay.
So Oglen has fallen prone before he gets to where he wants,
Okay.
and your flail fell and roll a d8
Some amount of distance away.
80 yards
Six.
away.
6 feet away.
6 feet away. Alright.
So
What are we
Reason
gonna-
he happens to have a pink flail in it. Just don't know
Yeah.
why.
Maybe a little trench of scorched earth as it slides and burns.
It was a gift from Glow.
Yeah.
And I am also going to have to take some damage.
Okay.
As you realize that it was the guy behind you that used his sword to trip you.
Okay.
So you're going to take a d8's worth of damage.
D8.
So 4 damage.
4 minus the
I thought it was like some fury thing.
It was a combination of trip and shoving with the shield.
trip and shoving. Okay.
The
Nice.
trip show.
Proving?
It'll rip.
Shoving.
Shove, trip.
I thought it was some like fury thing. If
I was
you
gonna
didn't
say
attack the thing in
shipping.
front of
Yeah,
him, he
shipping.
Got murked or something.
89.
I'd ship it.
That's a really great fan fiction. Is Oglen and his flail shipped together? His
Even my
flail
jokes
takes
are
on
bad,
a,
you
on
still
a life.
Yeah.
No, Oglen-san, we mustn't.
No!
So Oglen just went from this giant badass to falling on his face
Just with a wet fart noise.
in the arena, and everybody just kind of around you just starts laughing
Yeah.
ridiculously. So we're gonna get to some RP for you guys after Ash and Dimble do their next turns.
Okay.
So what's Ash doing?
Um,
Ash watched Oglen like trip over a dude's sword and fall.
I'd probably try to get the big bad off of him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bonus action move my Stalker's Mark to Big Baddie,
Okay.
and I'm gonna fire him. Use. Scan Sam. Oh, I crit.
You
19.
didn't.
That's
It doesn't
no
count for you.
Doesn't count.
Well, I even have the math already.
Yeah, as I say, you already did the math, so what does it work out to me? Is that including rolling that one die?
Oh, actually,
The free die has to be rolled.
yes. Oh, 42 damage.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, little dick energy.
Or it's big dick because he's really confident.
Oh
in that
wait,
42.
I forgot to add my
Oh, that's true.
my damage.
I already wrote it down, so it's 42.
59.
I already wrote it down.
59.
I already
So
wrote it
plus
down.
17.
No, I already wrote it down.
Okay, well I'm attack again then.
I'll attack again.
59.
I crit again.
Wow. Yeah.
The fuck you
Let's
did.
go.
Sam can authenticate this for me.
17.
Yeah, another player authenticating a roll, I don't believe. Yeah. That seems good.
59. That's a little
And this
better.
time I'm gonna
69.
use my Celestial. No, I already did that.
Plus...
The celestial smite.
Running out of juice. Got one level 2 slot left. And then
63.
roll once. And that it.
Yeah,
63?
that's
Yep.
scary.
It's alright. I think my strategy is to lay on the ground and let the rest of the team do all the work.
Just continue to beat on me. Just
Yeah,
beat on
that's
me
right.
while I'm on the ground.
I'm assuming the fetal position.
as I moved around the engagement.
All right, anything else?
Champion, that shield master.
You got your 2 attacks now.
Like, it's really bad news to deploy for them because I get to trip you and push you at the same time.
Roll.
My skull says dice for blue.
There you go.
No, I'm done.
So, so I got tripped and pushed.
I'm not trying to move. I already used my bonus action on my attack.
It's that little pink dice. 6 feet away from where I'm at.
Hey Ben, do you remember when I said, "Are you
Shoot
sure
it on
that's
the ground,
how much
yeah.
damage you did"?
Just
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? It's because I know you missed some numbers,
crits on.
Yeah.
and that was me asking you for those numbers
I forgot to.
without
write
making you
down-
feel like a fool for not rolling your crit.
It doesn't matter now. I already said it.
But I'm asking you. For,
Add those numbers he's saying.
Okay.
These things fail.
Why is everyone like, oh, this is fun? Just
I already fucked up. I don't want to redo.
This is a table of submissive fucking betas.
Yeah, right.
I don't just like no. I want you to do the damage you're meant to do. Otherwise, this encounter is not going to go the way it's meant to go.
Plus, it's not going to be fun if we just keep nerfing ourselves for no reason.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to nerf me.
Yeah.
35 extra damage.
Wait, why are you rolling?
It's all double automatically, right?
No, you double automatic. It's just
'Cause
whole
it's a-
doubled
Yeah.
because of
Oh.
your avatar state.
Like the only die you
I
need
gotta
to
come
roll.
up with a better name for that.
The only roll, the die you need to roll is
That's
just a
it.
single
The
D8.
James Cameron state?
This was 5.
Yeah, because I think of like the cartoon Avatar.
Oh,
Yeah,
The
but
Avatar
that's
M. Night
state.
Shyamalan
literally-
state.
No, that didn't happen.
I was too busy trying to go fast.
It's a esoteric enough reference that it might work.
I hate
Maybe.
what he did to that movie.
True.
Hang mode
I never watched it.
It was not good.
is
Like it was okay.
No, I remember that they
If you
had
have
a-
no idea of what like the Avatar: The Last Airbender
Yeah,
was,
no,
you have no
because-
idea about any of it. It wasn't a terrible movie. But it did
Because
tell
it was a
someone-
Nickelodeon like movie, so Nickelodeon was promoting it on their channel, and I remember seeing one of the bumpers for it, and he's like, "Yeah, I've taken this story in a whole new direction." I'm like, "Nope, you have not pronounced his name right. I'm not going to
Oh
acknowledge
yeah,
anything else."
It was really hard for me to not cringe every time they said his name.
Yeah. The moment I'm like, if you changed their name, I don't know what else the fuck you did, but I'm
He changed the
infuriated
way
by
somebody
that.
else's name was pronounced too.
Soka.
Soko. Yeah, Soka.
Soko sounds like a New Jersey insult.
Yeah.
Soko.
So what's the other numbers I'm
Hey,
adding?
Soko.
I'm surrounded by Sokos.
I don't have another second.
Okay. It
Chinalco.
was
Gas station.
57 more damage.
Total?
Yep.
Okay.
Petrol on the rise.
But yeah, as soon as they're like, yeah, we're changing everything, I'm like, I don't want this.
I went and saw it just because I wanted to see the special effects for the bending, which wasn't bad.
Actually, they're pretty
The
good.
bending special effects were really
Yeah.
solid. They were really slow. Like the
Yeah.
bending
Yeah.
movements were really slow.
But I also heard they like, it was like Spider-Man 3, where they just put too much content in.
Yeah, they fit what like
An entire season.
an entire like
There's
book
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the first season.
into a hour and 40-minute movie.
Yeah.
What's Dimble doing?
What's the lighting like in here?
It's very bright. Yeah, the only shadows are from the individuals.
Yeah, I need to heal more because of like radiant, so I'm at full.
You don't get to heal after your turn's over.
Okay, I'll go back to 1.
Alright, so Dimble's
I just forgot
going
that.
to
What's radiant? So
turn
many new
around.
mechanics.
and simultaneously use his bonus action to Green Flame Blade. Like, turn around like, empty-handed, and bonus action make the Shadow Blade reappear in Green Flame Blade as it does. So, like,
can't
reappears
do
right into
both.
him to attack. Just
Green-
flavor-wise. So, like, turn
I
around
think
to,
Green
like,
Flame Blade goes away though, does it not? If you've been disarmed. And if you're using your...
bonus action to...
Oh, wait, because, no, Green Flame Blade is literally part of the attack action.
Yeah.
My bad. My apologies.
So, for flavor-wise, I'm turning
Okay.
around like, oh, you got me, and then making
Oh,
it
no,
reappear,
haha.
and then blade stabbing into him as it appears.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Shadowy and green smoke.
Gosh, this is running horrible.
He's like, oh no, I didn't know he was an Eldritch Knight. Can't they like summon their weapons back to
19.
their hand or something?
To hit on a Shield Master does not hit.
So can Pact of the Blade Warlocks, I'm pretty sure.
I can't do anything else.
Can't do anything. Okay. So we are at the Spellbreakers. So the first Spellbreaker is going to attack Dimble.
Rest in Pepsi.
Coke was here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure he
wake
didn't
up.
hit. 18? Okay. Second attack. 22?
Yep.
Okay. So you watch as, well, you don't watch, but Ash watches. As this guy goes to attack, and as he's swinging his empty hands, a giant sword forms in his hands. And he hits you for underwhelming amount of damage. 18 plus 8, 26. And it'll actually be fire damage.
He says, two can play that game.
So 26 minus 4 is 22.
22. And his second attack with this giant magic sword is a crit.
Air.
Yeah, I saw that a mile away. I'm like, remember, that looks like a 2 and a 0.
So 4 times 8 is 32 plus 42, 88. Wow. Where did I get those numbers from?
Yeah, I was like,
That jumped up real quick.
you said 38, 42, okay, 88. I was like,
Oh shit! I rolled a 50 on that last dice.
58, I'm sorry.
1,500.
I think the best part is that I caught myself like halfway through saying it, like, whoa! How did I go from 50 to 88? I guess that's wishful thinking.
A bajillion and 8.
Okay, and then the other one is going to attack Oglen.
Alright.
Is it too late to eat some rations?
27.
That hits.
gee.
And the same thing again.
So lower?
This magic sword forms in the air. Okay, well, luckily I get to reroll those. That was a 4. 8, 16 plus 8, 24 from the first attack. 22. Does a 22 hit Oglen?
It does. I actually have the lowest armor class of all three of us. At 20.
4, 12, 20 more damage.
20 more damage. Minus
Just
4.
we think you have like plus 8 to dex.
And then we're back at the top of initiative with Oglen.
Alright. Did you want to do the roleplay stuff for these?
Yes, actually. So you guys can now roleplay what you've witnessed.
I see Oglen get tripped up. The first thing's out of my mouth. I'm screaming as loud as I can. Combat is rarely graceful. Trip 5 more times this battle and you'll beat my record. Now get up!
Yes.
Your next attack roll is at disadvantage because he just shamed you.
Oh my god, get up! Get up!
From where
Wait,
we-
so telling him that I fucked up
It was a
worse than
joke.
him? Oh, okay.
It was,
Oh,
a joke.
yeah,
It was
it is.
100% a joke because the way you said it.
It's like,
From where we are in the audience, how does the big guy, the champion, look?
Looks fine.
I'm gonna say, I've read a lot of books on warfare. I think they have a good chance of winning this.
If you read books on warfare, why is it you don't know how to war?
No, I know how to war perfectly fine.
What? What did I just hear?
I'll tell you all about it after this. I'm kind of
That's
interested
good.
in this. You know? Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the potion that we got from Max and be like, listen, if this shit goes weird, you're drinking this.
I'm not drinking that.
You're
I'm not drinking that. I'd never agree to any sort of deal.
I'll shove it down your throat. We need a distraction.
What?
What if
What?
it's the
No, not
complete
me. Why don't you just do that?
Does nothing but heal you. I feel really good, guys.
It's just a 44 plus 4 healing potion that's
Yeah.
colored like weirdly. You put food coloring in it or something?
It's like, I feel really good, guys.
Yeah, wow, that was nice.
Why were you so scared to drink that? So, you guys can all roll perception. The guys outside of the arena can roll perception.
I use the new die. Actually, I'm going to use the... yeah, I'll use the...
Okay.
Perception?
That one.
What's that modifier looking like over there?
Cool, you are so engrossed in the fight right now that you're not
This
paying
is a
attention to anything
blessing.
else.
Rolling.
Perception.
Bad.
It's the nice number.
I'm looking at a 17. Wait, why don't you ask for the nice number?
69.
Who got the nice
You said
number?
perception.
I said perception.
Hey.
And
Ready?
number
If that was a
Ah.
percentile roll, if like I called for a percentile roll, you may have just gotten an auto success.
Hey, you ready for this? You ready for this? Bountiful luck.
Boom. There it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, that's unfortunate because maybe he was going to get something good for being super focused on the
Oh,
fight.
hey, yeah.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Alright, look.
Hello, I let you guys into an entire awesome side quest because somebody's failed in that one stealth roll.
Yeah.
Seriously? I'm not always brutal.
Okay, still suck. We're good.
Still sucks.
Yeah, it's not good enough to see anything special though.
That guy's brutal.
Man, I take a feat to help you guys out. No
Where's your
lie.
roll?
I rolled a 10 modified.
Nat 20.
17.
Mod 3.
What?
Mod 3.
Oh, I thought you said 30.
Yeah, 30.
I thought I heard
Brudall
13.
did.
He's Brudall the Perceptive.
Yeah.
17.
I was gonna spend inspiration, but then I heard Sam's. So.
So anybody at 17 or well, actually 16 or higher.
Yeah. Perception.
You hear a couple of the guards behind you in hushed tones making bets on Oglen and Dimble and Ash.
Like
that
for or against?
That they're going to win.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything, but I consider asking if I can get on.
I'm too busy yelling.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make like throat saves later on.
Throat saves.
Yelling as loud as I can.
Any other RP from the guys outside the arena?
I have one
Should I
Go
make
for
those
it.
with my
other
helmet
little
right
thing.
now?
Because Thorin saw things go sideways pretty fast.
Yeah.
So he's going to try another prayer and hope it helps.
Okay.
Because it's helped before, so maybe it'll help again.
Okay.
So he's going to bow his head. Tough the Wise, the hero who freed one of your disciples, is in grave danger. He and his friends are at death's door. I pray for their safety. If you would help them or hinder their foes, that would be great.
Such a great way to enter prayer.
I'm hanging up now.
Bye.
Well, like it's
No,
the
you
very
hang up
Thorin
first.
thing
Yeah.
where like he like starts really good and then he's like, I don't know how to fucking.
Why do I feel like Thorin's that guy who's on the phone with somebody and they're trying to hang up? He's like, bye, and the other person's like, bye, and Thorin's like, no, you have to hang up first.
Yeah. Well, I said bye.
Or I said bye first, you have to hang up.
I pictured the anchor man, but you know, I'm Thorin?
Okay. Roll percentile.
I don't know why, but the drink I just made kind of tastes like sushi. Ooh.
I
And
don't
it's
know
like that
why.
seaweed.
I don't know why either. Because I've never had seaweed in that cup before.
100.
Wow.
You're not rolling in that anymore.
No, we need it.
3 zeros on
It's
that.
not
I did it
even
with your dice that you
It's
gave me.
not even a flat surface.
You said no. It's zero,
It's a
3
base
zeros.
surface, that's for sure.
It's based in red coat.
So Sam had back-to-back rolls, a nat 20, then a nat 100.
Yeah.
Were they all with the dice I gave you?
No, one was with this.
One was with the new
The
one that I got, and then I did these. The new dice.
It's even
I need all those
spreading
dice back. I need to check their balance. Because mine haven't rolled like that.
Jeremy, what color were yours? Green?
I got the lime green. Match the shirt.
Well, what a really sad thing. In my mind, I was literally like, yeah, there's no way he's going to roll high enough to actually get this to do anything.
Was that shitty RP? Fuck me.
You said ramen instead of amen.
It's too bad you didn't roll like a 101. Then you would have gotten something.
Then you would have. Yeah.
Now I have to actually think of something.
No, leave me alone. You get a response, but it's just not the one you want.
That would be actually that would be something I'd do.
Paralyzed kid asks God if he can walk. God says no.
I said, kid, I have too much on my plate right now. Call it in later.
Yeah.
So here's the problem, right?
Okay.
It hasn't actually been long enough for her to make it back to the temple, to the library. So,
Wouldn't he notice though, with like the shackles being removed and her connection being back, or?
I mean, yeah, but he couldn't interfere, right?
Okay.
He's not allowed, wasn't allowed to interfere because of the divine laws.
I have an idea.
I don't care.
I know. That's why I didn't say anything. I got you, bro.
You each get one use of, I don't have a name for it yet, but basically it's kind of like the orcish racial. If you hit 0 health, you actually hit 1.
You gain the effects of Death Ward.
Yes.
Yeah.
What if I'm already on that one?
You get double Death Ward.
Sun,
You go to 2.
Sunwalker and
Then you have a backup one.
Okay.
I'm about to say, you go to 2 hit points instead of 1.
No, it consumes your spell first, and then it'll use that.
I guess Thorin's just like, as a fact, I hope that helps.
I'm really upset with you. The dice you gave me don't roll that well.
It's all part of his master plan.
See? No.
I will you to him.
See, look.
Just make successes low rolls.
Oh, hey, that's a 96. Okay, it's not terrible. Okay, actually, I'm wrong. I did roll 2 crits in a row with the new D20. So I'm wrong. I did kind of hurt somebody.
The die of goo. And the baby die
Cool.
of goo.
So we're back at the top at Oglen.
Minor inconvenience.
So Oglen hits the ground, and amongst the dull roar of the crowd, he hears a familiar voice from the stands. But, you know, it's probably like shell shock, that, you know, and he hears Truegar's voice. So, half movement to stand up, and then flail is 6 feet away. So, if I use an action to disengage, I can make it to the flail. And then is it like a free object interaction to pick it up? Or, okay, sweet. So, Oglen learned his lesson about not disengaging.
Why
So,
aren't you burning interdiction?
I was not allowed to last time, that's why I got killed.
I gotta say, I honestly don't remember.
Okay. I would have, yeah, I don't think I was allowed to last time, that's why I went down. But I used all my spell slots on that anyhow. So, action disengage, moving away, grab that flail, bonus action to drink the last potion that one of y'all gave me.
Wasn't me.
And wasn't me. You saw me drinking on the sofa. And it's just a 44, I think. So Oglen grabs his flail, turns to see Dimble engaged.
I love when you guys check with
These
me
guys.
for verification about what your healing potion is for, because once I tell you, you get it, that's it.
If it was 44, then it's probably 1 9.
Yeah, 8, 11, 13 plus 4 is 17. Boom.
Should you not be close to max health? With all the damage you did? Healing?
I
for all of
was,
that
and then
raging?
I got hit by,
He did get crit.
I got crit by a couple of the guys, which brought me back down from max. Yeah. But now I'm looking healthy once again. So Oglen, shield, drops the potion bottle to the ground, which shatters and incinerates, and he's just wordlessly staring. This blaze of fire.
Oh,
searing
can you roll me
blaze.
4d10 real quick, please?
Oh, yes, thank you for reminding me. You're very kind. I even wrote a thing here. 40-10! Fucking forgot. 15, 27. 27 fire damage.
I agree. And I can't say it.
And it heals me.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Okay.
That's what the FBI says. When they can neither confirm or deny
I
something.
can neither confirm nor deny that fact. Alright. And we only get that bonus 3 if it's a hit, not a.
Oh, he
Not a
dead.
thing. Oh, nice.
Ooh, he did.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's movement, bonus, action.
What's Ash doing?
A lot of potions.
Gonna do his math right this time, am I right, guys? He's
got
going to shoot Big Bad again.
You got it.
Actually, no. He's going to shoot little guy that... Wait, is Dimble... Is he
No.
attacking that one?
I'm engaged on both sides. If you attack, I will never treat.
Okay, so this doesn't matter. I'll just shoot the one closest to me.
Which is.
No. Wouldn't I want the Big Bad on me to get you guys space? He's just going to turn on Oglen. Can I free action God speak to my fellow God members?
No.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey guys, we're not dead.
Um, I'm gonna bonus action steady shot and just shoot the same target I've been shooting. So, Mr. Big Bad.
Big bad.
Scott, what do you rule that? Reroll? It's in between the 20 and the 2.
I thought I ruled not to roll on that anymore.
Oh, I thought that was just for Sam.
Well, alright. Don't roll it.
There you go.
It's not flat, dude.
Roll it up.
Does a 31 hit?
Oh yeah.
Who'd you attack?
The
Big Bad.
champion.
I think you said
Yeah.
29.
Yeah, you hit.
But I didn't know if it changed. Because, sometimes that happens.
You can use it, you just need to make sure it's flat. So that there aren't like ripples on the bottom of it when it's sitting on the table.
Damage. Oh wait, no. Don't listen to that. That's 19 damage on the die. I forgot to say that part. It's 36.
You sure?
No. Yes. Should be 36. I didn't roll very well. I might not.
You don't math very well either.
It's maxing one of the dice. It's just too confusing for my small brain. I'm going to attack again.
Okay.
I crit, and I got the crit worked out for real this time.
That didn't take a while to get.
I didn't even hear you roll a die.
Sam, did you hear me roll a die?
No.
Yes, you did. Come on.
Damn.
Now it's just teasing.
I was thinking too much about the Gorilla Group present.
That was very funny. Very funny.
I was like, wait.
Wow.
I decided to be nice and
Dude,
only
your
blew down
reaction-
to the size.
When he went to pull and it wouldn't go, and he just like looked around the table to see if anybody saw. Like he couldn't get the box open, and then he's like, Sam, how do I
91 damage.
Nice.
Oh, it's half decent.
calculate?
I have my math worked out here.
Can you show your work?
Yeah, I can definitely show my work.
Step by step.
I was like, this is how much you heal for. This is how much is celestial damage. This is how much is piercing damage.
How much is radiant damage?
20. There's 20 radiant damage plus 2d8 radiant damage.
You said 91.
And then 2d6.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Ooh.
I didn't even that much.
Ooh.
I'm afraid to sharpshooter this
He's
guy.
blooded.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's probably not good for him. Or for you guys.
Maybe one of those bosses that has a final form.
Yeah.
By the way, blooded is something I'm going to be saying, so you guys have a visual indicator of what important enemies look like. I'm not going to do it on little guys that have no health.
Yeah.
What does it mean? Half?
Blooded means that they're at less than 25% health.
Oh, 25?
Ooh.
I thought it was half.
I thought it was 75%.
Oh.
Gordon's like, yeah, he just dropped below 90% health.
Well,
He's blooded with one.
Thor
bloody
Missy
tear
steps
stroke.
in and kill seals.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised.
And Ash was like, my triple kill, bro.
And like Oglen, Dimble, and Ash are just standing there like, and they all threw their weapons out. I'm done. I'm done.
Quit.
I am
I'm
my
going
turn.
back to the library.
Also. In case I didn't say.
So, as you do your damage, when you hit him, you watch as his skin goes from like that tan, dark color to like almost red. And he shouts and he throws his weapons down. And his hands grow into claws. And he grows double-sized.
He's a sled.
He's just one angry guy.
Man so angry he grows claws.
Oh my god, it's the Red Hulk. It's Warwick. I'm just loving this visual.
His skin becomes red. He grows really big. He turns into a lobster. It's
Oh,
not
good.
just the normal things when you're mad.
Oglen 4.5 feet tall. This guy already taller. Now like 12
Yeah, he's like
feet
10
tall.
11 feet tall.
Oh man.
Man so angry he learns to fly. Barbarians be like.
What's Dimble doing?
Which one had the magical sword?
The one behind you. That one.
I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Bonus action stab. Good roll.
19, so that's gonna be a crit.
Woo!
Unfortunately. I guess.
That's my favorite ability.
I gotta stop making things up that help you guys.
Or double the things you do to help us.
Yeah.
Help you so much, I overwhelm you with the helping.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I feel so helped right now.
So helps.
I own 17 taverns? Oh, I can't play anymore.
I'm gonna need you to roll a d20. We're gonna need a financial stability check, please.
Yeah. One of those has a health inspection.
Oh, you
this
nat
week.
one. Ooh, you have a health inspection and you have repairs on a roof.
You have to read this textbook in real time.
Yes.
And the night cleaners are not doing their job right. They're leaving way too much water on the floor. You got silverfish now, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to count your weekly profits? I'm gonna need a wisdom roll for that.
Make sure you don't.
Oh, you rolled a 2. Oh, the tax collector's coming and you're
Oh
late.
no.
You can save the dragon, but not the IRS.
Yes, that's right.
135.
Roll to see if you can get through the nightly funds. Oh, well, you rolled bad?
That's
Okay,
all
looks like you
necrotic
can't
for me?
remember.
Yep. He's still.
Commission to open a
Oh, wait,
stall
that's
at the
all
local
necrotic?
fair?
That's all necrotic?
Yeah.
All necrotic?
Yes.
Cool. I'm not gonna say it again. He's gonna use his reaction to spell break.
Oh. Thank you, sir.
What is your spell save DC?
I knew it was coming.
Oh, so 7 plus. There it is on my phone.
Pretty
Pretty sure.
nice.
I'm pretty sure.
Above
it's-
15 or lower?
No, I'm pretty sure it's gonna put him at 21.
This is a retro raggy moment.
It does. It's a 21. So you take that damage. Unfortunately, you don't actually take it. It just heals you. Spell. That's the beauty. Though not really beautiful for you guys, but that's the thing of spellbreakers is they can literally make you take your own spell damage.
Well, it's not spell damage.
Well, it's magical damage.
Okay.
They can
I mean,
literally.
when I crit, I have to take. It becomes necrotic.
You crit so good, you healed well.
You crit so good, he was like, "Nah, fam," and you were like, "Oh."
He said, watch
We're gonna need
this.
you to suck at your rolls when you attack that guy.
I'm actually working on a spellbreaker class for you guys.
Now I'm glad I don't have any magical items.
Right.
Justin's like, "Fuck him."
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to figure if I can do anything with my bonus action or not.
You can attack with your offhand if you have an offhand weapon equipped.
Just these guns.
Just the rapier.
It's flat.
Where's a longsword now?
It's not gonna
Careful
be
you don't
flat
break
if you
that
knock
too.
it with your book.
That's why I moved my book away.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. We're at the big boss.
Big boss.
Oh wait, is the guy behind me within 5 feet of him?
Yeah, probably.
So then I've been max 2. So.
Okay. That's just from Green Flame Blade.
That ain't even green flame blade anymore. That's green bonfire blade.
So the commander is gonna go hunt down Ash.
Can't be that bad.
You crit?
Crit.
Air.
Hey guys, I think it actually is that bad.
I need.
I think I might go down. I think I might go down in one hit.
Don't
Not
you have
even
like
one.
800 health right now? You still have your temporary hit points? Oh no. Oh no.
No, can you give me that D10, please? I need that to roll.
You can see it. I'm just trying to move that
I
up.
see it. I see it. I got it. So 60 plus
Wait, 60?
70. 75. 80 plus 10. 90 damage.
I'm alive.
Cool. Second attack.
Top in it.
That was the real present.
Does a 21 hit you?
That's my AC.
Okay. Well, it's not double this time, so.
No, I wish. Not yet.
4. It's twice in a row they both roll 2s.
Is it 16?
6.
You with it?
8.
Mr. Krabs.
13.
Feeling it.
It's more than that.
I'm down.
No, you're not.
Oh no.
Am I put to 1 hit point
You're
or am I?
put to 1 hit point, but you still fall to the ground.
Okay. I'm down.
So you can pretend to be down. Like you can pretend to be unconscious as like a, oh, maybe he won't hit me again.
That shit.
Maybe he won't rip my head off. And then he rips his head off.
Like that World of Warcraft feigned death hunter ability.
I've been waiting for you guys to blood him for so fucking long. Every time you guys attack something different inside, I was like, no. He is going to.
Did you go with the highest threat, goddamn?
He is going to leap at Oglen.
I forgot how much movement.
No, he just leaped.
He jumped.
He did the jump back.
Like a do anything.
Yeah.
Legendary action.
And he is going to attack Oglen.
Alright.
24?
That hits.
Yeah, at least you got a higher AC than me.
Okay, 10.
Out here, play man with the 20. Being the least tanky.
36.
36 damage, minus 4, 32.
I thought we were all trying to attack him, so I'm sorry I attacked him.
Yeah,
I started attacking
You
him.
blooded him, so you became his first target.
No, I expected that.
So
But
this
I thought
guy,
everyone else was targeting
just trying to
too.
get the visuals here. He's real tall, claws.
He's not done.
Kind of like animalistic looking, or more like
27?
27 hits.
I'm telling you, he's a giant lobster.
It might be like some kind of nature thing. I thought it was Paladin-esque before, but
10, 19,
I'm gonna make a sorcerer.
25, 35 damage.
35 minus 4, 31. 112 minus 31. I do have a
91.
91. Thank you.
81, I'm sorry. 81.
81.
You said 112.
112.
Yep, 81.
81. Boom. So he's just laying in with these savage claws. Looking more like a beast than man.
And it's almost like they are ignoring your armor and you're actually feeling the effects of them on your skin.
Going right through.
Because it's not, you don't.
But is he tearing his armor while he's doing
It supersedes that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you went down and then got up at one.
No.
Okay.
Retro magic.
No, it's when you would.
Is Ash wearing magical armor?
Nope.
Is Oglen wearing magical armor?
I don't think so. Just
Was it some more armor?
just that regular
Huh?
old Sunwalker plate
Is
mail.
it some more up there?
No, it's just regular plate.
Yeah.
Your armor is rended. You were successfully attacked twice, so you minus 2 AC.
Here.
Is that permanent?
Same thing here.
It is permanent.
2 minus.
It's permanent, so the only way you can get it fixed is if you pay somebody to repair your armor.
Yeah, mending cantrip.
Good thing once on the
Nice,
champion.
you can go to that chill place again.
Yeah.
I want the short people to fall asleep.
Where we can
That'd
take
be
more
nice.
naps.
Where y'all can take more naps.
Yes.
Thorin's immune to
Okay,
this.
that's his turn. So 2 guys again, so Oglen starts.
All right, I remembered in the beginning, 40-10, little fire flames out from Oglen in 10 feet, and are those all ones? No, that's 12 fire damage. Put that there so I can keep on moving. And Oglen, now sensing the threat of this giant bestial man, is going to start swinging at some kneecaps, I guess, because he's probably about kneecap level.
Oh, because
That's like 90 damage.
Ooh, that's 24 to hit.
Oh, you're a heavy hitter. Of course you
The big guy?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I give my life.
All right.
Oglen.
Next attack.
What do you?
He swings and the guy just like steps onto one side and the flail goes under. And oh man, even lower. That's a 17.
No.
And same thing on the other side. Steps to the other side. Oh, tiny man. And now a 30 to hit on the last one. Oglen swings up.
Is not enough.
Oh, tries to go for the nuts, but it's not quite enough. And it just swings low. And
Swing low, sweet cherry.
and then with that,
It's a
I
boss
see-
fight,
Yeah.
right?
At least I'm not in that arena.
see Ash is where he is.
I use Misty Step on Matteo, put him in there.
Bonus action. I think.
Use
It has to be a
banish.
willing target.
Use banish, then obstruct where he would come back, so he has to get moved into the arena.
Well, that's mean.
Right.
That is, he just appears like in the air and falls the 10 feet down.
Wait.
Well, that's actually
So
super
I
clever.
think
It's too bad the magical barrier would prevent it.
They just keep walking off the barrier. So
Between whatever's in the way.
all right. I guess why not?
No, he doesn't
Try
until
with
the
the
thing
bonus
moves
action.
away, and then he just
sweep
flies
the
out.
legs here.
Of the big guy?
Of the big guy, I guess. No, I already know he can't be knocked prone. So the other guy that's, I guess, the sword master
Okay.
to his right, I'll try that. I think it's a DC 17 dexterity saving throw. So you see Oglen swipe 3 times at the big guy, can't quite get him, tries to sweep the
He
legs
makes
of the
it.
small guy, and he likewise steps out of the
It's
way.
a DC 17.
17.
He makes it.
And so Oglen's furious, trying to like get something to happen here, but he's ready for the onslaught to come. All right.
So, I'll give Oglen a free perception roll.
Oh, nice.
Never like those.
It's usually just to see all of the cool stuff that you're gonna get.
Yeah, like a big old sword.
Look at that, free money.
Attack the amulet.
It's 25.
So, it actually looks like the guy's skin has become some kind of magical armor plating.
Oof. Okay. So that's why he's hard to hit then. Wow. So maybe I have to strategize around that, fellas.
This is a
Become
retro
Metapod.
moment.
It is a raggy moment.
Metapod uses hard.
Metapod uses hard.
Bang. Stab yourself with a pencil, please.
I always name my Metapods Penis.
Nice.
I named him Felix.
Penis uses harden.
I never named my Pokemon unless
Send
I
him
liked
Felix the Caterpie.
Hey,
Is that it?
that's all I can do.
Pokédex filling Pokemon.
Okay, what's Ash doing?
Penis.
You
Oh.
gotta catch them all.
I'm gonna stand up.
You're gonna make it. Oh, yeah, fuck. Got excited because I thought a death saving throw was gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
Stand up.
Someone did a prayer.
Hit ye old boss man. Oh, I missed, but and pounced off. Does it's 28 hit?
The big guy, no.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action steady my shot. It doesn't hit.
Ah,
It's the same roll. It's the same roll.
so it would be the
But it
same.
was a 28 again.
Yeah.
So I will move.
So let's be clear, it's not that you didn't hit, right? Because he's huge. It would be really hard for you to miss him. It's just that you do no damage when the arrows flick off of his skin.
I guess I'll move in a direct line. So I guess a little bit closer to the. No, back along the wall. I still want to sulk if I need to. That's good. That's good. And,
He's brooding real hard right now.
I end my.
Like it was so hard.
Okay. What's
I
Dimble
just
doing?
needed to
How do you
not
calculate
roll
spell
a
safety?
10.
So you don't know.
8 plus your
Proficiency.
for you, I think it would be intelligence as a I think it's intelligence plus your
Wreck us
proficiency.
If we don't heal from now.
Yes, it's 17.
Plus I have the highest to hit. I figured I'd hit him.
Dimble's seeing that this guy's transformed into a little bit bigger threat now. Seeing his arrows bounce off of him and hammer not seem to be doing any effect to him. raises his Shadow Blade and casts Blight at him.
Nice.
It's a save spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the stat I gotta roll?
Constitution.
Oh, okay, cool. What's
Like
the
plus
DC?
80.
17.
Nat 1.
Nat
Nat 1.
one,
Nat
nat
1.
one,
Nat 1. Nat
It's a 9.
Hey, close.
Plus
Nat 1.
9 total?
I'm trying to be optimistic.
No, I was like, oh, not on the die. It would
Mine
be-
plus 5 plus 5. 19.
19.
So
Is
pass
that
it
an
to
AoE
still
spell?
take that.
Huh?
Is that an AoE spell? Blade?
No.
No, single target, I think. If it's like a plant, though, it like destroys it.
Insta
Yeah, it's like
damage.
insta kill.
Yeah.
Just in case.
I think they get to
play
make a
man.
save.
Yeah, what if it's a plant?
I don't think so. Probably not. Unless it's a magical plant, then it takes max damage. But if it's like a non-magic plant, it just
It
fucking
just
dies.
Yeah.
It's just like a tree be like.
So it's only 19.
19 damage.
Hey, you did infinitely more than me and Ash. That turn, anyway.
You didn't have to say it. I mean, we already knew it.
I'm trying to build him up.
Anything else?
Just trying to
Thought
pare
there
us
was
down to build
significantly
so
more.
close.
It's a really strong 19 damage.
It's more than either of them did.
Exactly.
It's not about the numbers, it's about the field presence.
That's right.
That's what I always tell myself when I'm playing Rocket League and I have like 4 points.
I'm gonna bonus action disengage and move around to behind him.
Okay.
Ooh. Sneaky stage.
Try to give Oglen some advantage. Well, if he turns around towards him.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Now it's the boss's. No, wait. My apologies. It is the caster's turn.
Like, dang, already going again.
My apologies. This caster's still really pissed at Ash.
No,
So,
stop. That's not right.
No!
so he is going to chromatic orb you at 5th level.
Oh, no. Wait, the auto hits, right?
No. Yes! But I nat 20'd.
I'm down.
For real?
Yeah, I had 7 health.
Didn't you
You-
attack? Oh, you missed.
I still get hit health from hit,
At 5th
like,
level
attacking.
is 8. Yeah, okay. Minimum damage.
Oh,
is
you
8.
want to try to kill me outright? Try to do 106 damage?
206.
But it's not possible. Right? 8 times 8, 60. Oh, actually, I guess it is. Right?
Go ahead.
64 plus 64. Okay. If you, I mean, I was trying not to, but since you're
I think
asking.
there's about
If
20
you insist.
points. I think there's like
I
a
step on the
20
pressure
point,
plate.
I-
Why would you do that?
I just want to see it. I just want to see if he can do it.
I think there's like a 20 point variance of whether he kills him or not or something like
I
that.
feel like the percent is lower than 2.
And yet you seem to prove that it works against you every single time.
7.
I mean, if this is how I go out, this is how I go
I want
out.
to let you know that he already told us as a group that if any of you 3 die, we can't win.
We can't win.
Guys, we
So,
won D&D.
I'm fine. See, I'm fine.
We did.
20,
We won D&D.
37. So 94 plus 64 plus 37 is 71. 101.
Haha, I live again.
-4.
Oh, and then you forgot to add the it's Ash bonuses.
It's Ash.
You dumb fuck bonus.
Yeah.
You're
I'm a
literally
plus
the
10.
moment where Jim Carrey is just like, smite me, almighty smite. That is you.
The movie is so good.
What are you gonna do? Stab me? Quote man who was stabbed.
Okay, the next caster is going to shift a little bit actually and attack Dimble. Same thing, 5th level. Chromatic orb. Damn, so close. Does a 27 hit? 5, 6, 7.
High AC. I got 16.
It's pretty crazy how Justin he's
Yeah.
learn math with dice, and then
20.
we're all out here like, what the hell is 5 plus 2?
Yeah, right?
38.
2 plus 2 equals chair.
38.
Thank you.
I would have gone after the smaller guys and said that they
38 poopies
need
damage.
help back. You're being
True,
torn by a
you're
lot of
right.
people.
Swordmasters are next. One's just gonna straight wail on Oglen because he's right there.
I thought with a plus 20 to hit that I would hit them.
24.
I overestimated my powers. And my lucky die.
You don't need a shield, do you?
Two-handed blade.
For 18,
18 minus 4, 14.
second attack.
And I use a one-handed weapon and I don't even.
26 hits
It does.
for 9 plus 10. Wow, 19 damage.
19
My bad.
minus 4 is 15.
Okay, his turn's over. This guy's gonna go after Dimble.
Pretty rough again.
21. For 19 damage. $27 hits for 19 damage again.
Okay.
Maybe I should play the lottery tonight and just pick 9s.
9. Or play Final Fantasy.
These guys are gonna start making their way over there, but they can't actually make it. And then we are back at you guys. So Oglen's first.
Alright, first thing I'm going to do is that fire aura, flames of Avatar of the Sun, erupt for a total of 20 fire damage to all the folks in 10
Have a
feet.
pre-perception roll. You said 20?
20.
Average.
Is he no longer blooded and now loses his form?
What?
21.
Yeah, let's just heal him so he's above 25% so he stops being so mad at us.
Yeah, that's right.
So, you watch as Oglen's fire erupts. That the guy seems to actually absorb the fire.
He is the Red Hulk.
You don't love that.
Shut up, Sam.
Yeah.
But Hulk does not exist on Alcaria, goddammit.
Well, that's why it's the Red Hulk.
But hopefully the rest of the
Checkmate,
people
people.
there, including Dimble,
Atheists.
are hit by the fire. For
Dimble
20.
actually takes fire damage.
Oh, wow. Are you in 10 feet? Is it just
He is
enemies?
definitely within 10 feet.
Let's see.
But I'm pretty sure it says...
It just says enemies, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I can imagine him like, yeah. Oh, no.
All right.
One around would be very
And
nice.
I wanted to ask about Warmth of the Sun, which I don't think has a distance on it in here. It does not. So if I were to use that, would it be able to...
I think we said it was going to
This
be like
is the year
100
of
feet or
sacrifice.
something. I know.
So that's
It would
enough.
cover, for sure, more
To
than
hit
the arena,
everybody.
yeah.
Okay. So at this point, I think Oglen will do that to bring everybody back, in particular Ash. Warmth of the Sun, 40-10. You guys roll it though. 40-10 plus your Constitution modifier. You see sort of a bright light erupt from this.
If you've ever sat in like the sunlight on a really nice day and it just makes you feel all warm inside, that's what this feels like.
I hate that feeling.
1 and 9.
Then it kills your character.
And then you die.
I hate that. Boo.
I hate being happy. My only music I listen to is REM.
So it's
Everyone hurts.
4d10 plus your con at the end.
That's right. And
And my nickname
I
is Sano.
guess bonus action. Maybe I'll prepare a smite with this. No, I'm not going to do that. None of these things are bonus actions, are they?
Knuckle
They're
it.
not. Okay, so
Nuts.
bonus action. I'm going to try to sweep the legs.
All of the smites are bonus actions to prepare.
Yeah, but I don't want to use. The only one I have is fire. I don't want to use that.
Why would you use any of them though, rather than a divine
Just a
smite?
regular old divine. It's so much better. Okay, so bonus action, trying to sweep the legs of Sword Master guy again.
Okay.
DC 17, dexterity saving throw.
He's good.
All right. So he dodges out of the way after this eruption of warm light, and Oglen stands.
No, he kicks your flail back at you.
Kicks it. And Oglen stares up to the 11-foot tall Red Hulk, ready for the onslaught to come.
We're gonna get copy mark flagged.
No.
Because people keep saying Hulk.
Oh no. I said hawk. Everybody heard it. Red hawk.
His incredible bulk.
Yeah.
Incredible bulk.
Bulk. What's a
Wow.
synonym for Hulk beyond bulk?
Intellectually different
Honk.
and significantly different.
Incredible honk.
We will not be elect.
Alright, 64.
Ooh, just call him Beefcake.
49,
The red beefcake.
105.
I can't with you all today. What?
We did say he's dummy thick.
Red Muscle Man.
Right, big muscle man.
The marvelous Red Muscle Man.
Non-copyrighted for
Anything else?
That's all I can do. With
Did you do
action.
all 3 of your attacks?
I think the channel divinity is an action, so I can't attack. You know, I have to do that in lieu of attacking.
Cool. What's Ash doing?
Looking to see. It's about to stand back up. Can't knock me down 3 times.
You stand back up?
Yep.
You turn
Can you stand Ash up, please, Skyler?
And I'm gonna shoot. What's the guy directly
Big
from
guy?
me? To the right
Just
of the
kill
big guy.
Big guy quickly.
To the right of the big guy.
Okay.
To my right of the big guy. Thank you. What's that guy?
That's a
Shield Master.
Okay, then I want one that's not a shield master, and I want to shoot that guy.
The big guy's almost dead, right?
I need a heal. I have like 20 hit points.
That's right.
that's a sword master.
So I'm gonna.
No, that's a Spellbreaker.
Oh,
Sword Masters are both on the other side.
I'm gonna shoot a sword master.
Okay.
Okay.
Does 26 hit?
Got the munchies.
A Sword Master, yes.
Yeah, they are really good.
So
You got the
8
munchies?
for the max damage. 2d6.
Not my boss. My super glue. Super glue.
I want to heal first, so I don't forget.
That's alright.
How can you heal if you haven't done the damage yet?
Okay, then I'm gonna unheal.
He vomits the healing potion back up into the
Like, it's literally after you deal the damage, you heal.
I've just been writing little notes.
37 damage.
Doing the max healing at the end of the turn.
When Dimble's flame blade came back at him, it's like you heal for that. I just imagine him
He's
like
dead.
baby Groot, just like
Oh, he's dead.
Nice.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna shoot the big bad guy. I'm not afraid of him.
Yeah, you got it. Let's do it, Ash.
Be careful, he took levels in monks, man. He's gonna throw that back
Is
at
it 29 hit?
No.
Yikes!
like Scoop. I think he's got a high AC.
Should have bonus action. Intimidating.
Did you not
roll.
add your steady shot to,
You did that.
No, that was my first attack.
oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Foolishly. I really wanted to hit to make sure I healed.
Yeah.
I guess I'll bonus action chug. No, I already used my bonus action.
Get a jug jug.
And it's bonus action for potion, right? So
Yep.
I can't just heal. My free action, sit there.
Well,
He took the stone action.
here's a great piece of information for you. It is free to just stand there.
It is free.
no, he said sit.
Oh.
Not literally sit.
Oh. So you watch as Ash just
No!
literally sits in the middle of the arena, at the edge of the arena.
He's like a child.
It's an expression!
Wow.
Like to sit there
I
immobile.
missed him.
I break my bow in half over my knee. Stupid anyway.
God.
And oddly enough, the bow fragments hit the big guy, and the big guy turns around and stares at Ash.
And then
What's
Wonder
Dimble
Woman.
doing?
Wonder Woman
Is the big guy facing me or Oglen?
Oglen.
Seeing him absorb Oglen's fire, I'm not going to use Green Flame Blade this time.
Okay.
Go Dimble, it's your birthday. Never mind.
Did you attack at advantage for flanking?
Yeah.
Okay.
21.
Does not hit.
You just get no love from these rolls, man. It's alright. Don't give up, guys.
Taking the cheer action from the stands.
I'm going to bonus action mass healing word.
Okay. What's the range on that?
It's like 60 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally going to enact that plan of healing the big guy out of this. Oh, what happened? Oh, no, what again?
You overhealed me and I'm dead now.
So we all three heal 12.
Nice. 12.
That's it.
We did it.
The thing throws.
You guys are gonna win D&D.
Yeah.
All or nothing.
Your rolls are coming up.
So the Shield Master is going to attack Dimble. And his first attack misses.
Nice.
His second attack, however, definitely hits. 28.
Miss.
It's possible. For 6 plus 8, 14 damage. Can I get...
The configuration of the letters.
No, he watched you do that. He's literally the one that disarmed you before. Well, the only other thing he can I get a DC 18 dexterity saving throw?
Hello? Okay. Happen. DC what?
18.
Dinner's ready, Justin. Please come home now.
Wait, did she actually call it out? Your dinner was done?
No, the kids are.
Plus 11, right?
19.
You're good.
Okay.
Oh no. Well.
Okay, well, we're going to take our break.
Break time. We're not dead yet, boys. Yeah.
Oglen's still alive. Where's
Ah.
old Jeb?
Don't celebrate yet.
I'm just so glad.
It's like being buried alive, right?
Was it?
It's like
Yeah.
I'm not dead yet, but
Not dead yet.
There's old Jeb.
hi, welcome back.
Can you just start recording and we can start playing one day and see
I
how
already started
long?
recording after he said welcome back.
Hey, all right.
Sweet, he waited.
Welcome back then.
Ah, damn it.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
wait
buy.
till Will sits
I'm
down.
gonna buy video editing software just so I
Need
can
this
cut
lot.
that out every time.
God, fuck you, Jeb.
Oh!
No, Sam.
Need this
Sam.
one.
No, Sam. Sam.
Sam didn't. Don't do it. Deny tradition. Don't do it.
But
Wait,
Ben
was he-
rolled a 19.
Don't do it.
Hey!
Wait, I thought you were supposed to hit Ben.
No, he is.
We moved past that.
Oh, damn it.
Oh no, I got
I didn't even roll a 19, it was an 18.
Oh, he didn't roll a 19. He rolled an 18.
Wait, so
That was
does,
just an excuse.
does Jeremy get to
Fair
fix
enough.
back?
No,
All right,
but I do get to
so
roll this dice.
we are back at the
19,
top of
pretty good.
initiative with Oglen.
wait.
Oglen.
All right. So in the beginning,
Of time.
There was man.
There was chaos.
There was the fire, but we didn't start the fire.
It was
King
always
Ben
burning
Red.
since the world's been turning.
All right. So we got
Turn, so they
15,
can turn,
19
and I
total
can-
fire damage to
Sorry,
anybody in
just
10 feet. There from Oglen.
It's one of those instances where I didn't have to pee during my break. I had to pee directly after.
Ah. And so after this little burst of fire,
Hold it.
the radiance begins to flare, and Oglen's.
But you said 19?
19, yes.
19.
Oh,
Weedy,
damage.
weedy, weedy.
He did.
He did. Yahoo! And then, as the Sunhawk begins to
Such a
crush down,
dorky. Who names their weapon Sunhawk?
I think Justin mentioned that.
Fucking
mentioned
loser.
that one. So that is a 29 to hit, which I don't think is enough, right? 29.
I thought you named your weapon after Glow's. I don't know shit.
Yeah, I think
Nice one.
that's what. I think my original one was around. Oh, crit! 17. Don't you dare! All right, and now Oglen's going to use his last level 2 spell slot to do
my Richard
a Divine
Wilson.
Smite. So, everything's maxed other than this one roll, which makes that 35 plus 48. 35 plus 48, 70, 83. 35 plus 48, 83. Is that right?
Sounds right to me.
That sounds
83. Boom. 83 damage.
Is that? There's no way that's right.
Did you add your plus?
I did. Oh no, you're right. Fuck. God damn.
See, the math
Oh,
was right,
shit.
but then the
God
math
damn it!
right
I've
there
been
was
doing this wrong the whole time.
You said it's a second level smite.
So that's right. So
What's your strength mod 6?
5.
That's why I wrote
But
mine all out.
after all the bonuses and the extra damage, it's a plus 13 damage.
Don't ever think of
I
yourself.
wrote the range, so if I get outside
So
of
the only thing I need to do is add another 24
yourself as a
damage
ghost
to
for
that
being prepared.
to that maximum of 83. So 83 plus
Unless you're one of
24 would
those
be
weird crackers that
107.
over-prepared.
I forgot to double the weapon damage, which is why it was so low. So 107 total damage. And
I was really overpowered.
Don't forget to
Make a
roll that
table
extra
of every
D6.
possible die
I
roll.
only got
And then
a 2 on it.
So what was the total you got?
107 total. After we corrected my maths.
Move.
Still up.
All right, and then third and final attack. Swinging. Natural 20.
Oh!
But bad news. I'm out of all my slots except for level 1.
Doesn't matter.
So level 1
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. He did.
He's on the ground unconscious.
All right, boom. I was
And
gonna
his
say,
form reverts
Oh!
back to his humanoid form.
Great. So Oglen smashes in a burst of radiant energy, and as that light fades, you see Dubro on the ground.
Dubro.
He falls so hard. Much win.
Where's your health?
Wow.
My health is now going to be at
Because you should roll for damage just so that you can like
48,
see how much you'll
16.
get from that.
well, it'd be
Well,
max.
48.
It'd be
You get
max
48.
because it's
Well,
because
it would actually be all of it, 107.
Okay.
yeah,
Well, actually, it would be 102.
yeah. And I was only 40 below max. So, but thank you for reminding me because I was going to forget to do any healing at all.
And then you get +3 because of me.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so Oglen's looking real healthy after this burst of radiant energy and light flashes across the arena for a moment. Oglen just stands there, begins turning to one of the other lackeys.
So as Ash draws back his bowstring, you hear a voice up on the balcony start to speak, and he's holding his hands up, and he says, "The gods graced his most eminent Mustara of Loren's Gate, Salid bit Farisil al Loren."
I'm not writing that down.
Well, I'm not repeating it, so...
I already forgot it.
Oh, Lauren.
Salid for short?
Most of
Or it's
far.
like
I
Salid.
think it was Mustara was the first word.
Was the title.
Was the
It's the
title.
title of the ruler to say, yeah.
I'm just gonna watch this like 7 times and write it down properly.
Bids this contest ended, and allows the enemies of our city to leave unmolested.
Thank God.
I'm gonna look at the rest of the room, but
Thorin just kind of has a look on his face like, we could have gotten molested.
We could have gotten molested.
Sure, we dodged a bullet.
And the gate opens. Do you stop fighting and
Yeah.
leave?
Yeah, at this point, Oglen
Wow.
puts the
I think I'm gonna have to
flail
roll for
down.
this. Would I stop?
After you take one down with you.
did Oglen just beat the champion? Does that mean we get 50k?
No, you get 40k.
We get free Warhammer. Like Warhammer.
Boo, we all did the same. Boo.
I kind of want to see you guys try to press that.
Yeah, right.
I really want to see it.
Try to get that money. So, Oglen's preparing
And
to
as you're
walk out.
walking through the gate out of the arena, you watch as some what clearly look like clerics or priests walk in and they begin healing and even resurrecting some of those who have hit the ground.
Yeah. All right. And so.
Are the people in the balcony being herded in specific places, or?
No, they're just standing there watching. They seem to have actually lost interest in what's going on down there, and they're now talking amongst themselves.
Okay.
Real question is, does anyone of the party spit on the fallen bodies as you leave?
No, I think the only thing Oglen wants to do as he's making his way out is address the crowd. Is Ash coming out as well? Okay.
Yeah, that's probably not a great idea either.
Yeah, and I'm not sure, like, at this point, he's still overwhelmed by all this energy and this,
It's faded.
this experience, so he's probably just coming to and realizing what the hell just happened, right? So
No,
Oglen,
you're fully aware.
okay. So Oglen, stepping forward, making his way out of the arena, looking up to the lives of all of these citizens who he will be saving the next time he enters this town. But he knows the mission in the desert is of primary importance right now. So let's walk it.
Well, on the bright side, our friends lived. Also on the bright side, we're getting a big paycheck.
And Oglen's just like mostly interested in whether or not the rest of his team is alive. So he's trying to meet up with these.
You walk out and you walk up the stairs, and they're all standing there near the edge of the arena watching.
I stand up and just start clapping and just like,
Thanks. Yeah.
I'll join in clapping and elbowing the other watchers of this arena and be like, "Yo, did you see
You
that
just
fight?"
have guards around you.
How do
You
you-
guys are like in
how
a
do you-
little
yeah,
circle of
everybody's
guards all
still,
around.
yo, you see
Are you
that?
elbowing
Okay,
guards?
cool. So
Not
I would come up
violently,
to
but
you
just like, "Hey,
and
yeah,
go,
did you see that? Yeah, you see that?"
Oh yeah.
I think
Thanks.
it's technically
Thanks.
assault. Why are you resisting?
Stop resisting, punch, stop
Punch.
resisting.
It was only possible because of all the help that y'all gave us. Thank y'all for being here.
Roll perception. Since you're the only one that asked another people on the
guess what?
balcony.
I did that
I
thing
never
you were
I
talking
wanted
about.
to really badly, but I never
Did it
noticed it in
work?
the first place.
I don't know.
William wanted to
Yeah.
ask, but Truegar never saw
I'm on
it.
17.
It must have worked.
They all appear to be
That's the
leaving
only
the
way we
balcony
would've been
at
able
a
to
rather casual
make it
pace.
out,
Doesn't
something
seem to be in a
like that.
rush to go
It
anywhere.
felt different. It was
They definitely seem to be done with whatever this is going to
felt
be
like
next.
someone was
Okay.
listening to me.
The guards have like
It
dispersed
wasn't
around us, or
me.
are they still?
No, they're still with you.
Okay.
Alright, Thorin, you ready to cash the checks?
Good start to an
I mean,
important,
if they'll
powerful
let us.
relationship.
And why wouldn't they? I mean, we bet fair and square. I like money.
I do too, but I also like to keep my head down.
What? That's the quote of this episode.
Yeah, I do
I like money.
Well, the announcement did say that we were allowed to leave unmolested, but I don't know how much we want to press that.
I mean, my pockets are feeling kind of molested right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just glad your cod piece hasn't felt molested yet.
Me too.
I suppose it.
What I'm trying to say is, we should at least ask, to cash out. I mean, well, otherwise we're just, wasting our money.
Yeah, that's
That's
not a
100.
bad
That's
idea.
150 gold down the drain.
So because none of the guards have left, the ones that I heard were betting on our team. Like, what are their reactions to all this?
They don't. They seem to be consummate professionals. They don't really outwardly react too much.
Okay.
Like I could use a new set of armor. This one could use an upgrade.
Yeah, and I know that at least this, and he gestures down to the rended armor from those giant claws of that champion. Could use some repairs, which is going to cost something. Like you said, it can't hurt to ask. But let's be prepared to meet
I think
resistance.
it can't hurt to ask for one of the tall people to ask.
Maybe see if you can
How
collect it as like a lump sum. Maybe.
How about me and Truegar? We'll go up and we'll just casually ask if we can collect. Just us two. Shorts and Sunwalkers, chill and be ready to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And do we have anything still in storage at the Starflower? That was
Negative.
the end.
We took our plate. Well, we do have things in storage. It's the leather armor we were going to wear when we went to the desert.
That's right.
Yeah, we should probably collect
So let's
that.
make sure we collect that on our way out.
Yes.
And the stables have been prepared. You all were seeing to that.
Yep.
All right.
Prepared.
Then let's not tarry here.
So
Thorn's
as
here.
you're grouping to get ready to leave, a couple of individuals approach, and they are also well armored and armed, but their colors are a little bit different than the city guard. So Truegar, having been around noble families and all, immediately notices that these are house guards. And one of them holds a piece of paper out to Oglen and says, "This is for you."
Oh, well, thank you. And he takes it.
And they walk away without a word.
All right. So Oglen makes a note of like what these people look like, and then he's gonna pocket that for when we're safely out of the city. Unless you want me to open it right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Wait,
Oglen.
door at the tavern.
yeah. Let's do that at the tavern.
Hey, what if we check it now? Maybe it's paychecks.
Yeah. That's, all right.
It
So
could be another red or something.
Oglen kind of walks into the center of our group, so then
Pedal
to open up this paper he was just handed from the
Okay.
house guards.
Thorn
And
winces because he's not sure what to expect at this point.
it's in very, very rough Elkarian.
Okay.
It's obvious whoever wrote this did not have a proper grasp of the language.
Okay.
And there's words that are actually used in the wrong context. and
Gotcha.
Misspellings. And it says, from what you can gather, it says to his lordship, the Sunwalker, his honorable citizen, Silan Elbatil, invites you to the celebratory feast of the tournament as his guest of honor. And of course, you may bring any of your companions with you that you wish.
All right. Well, all right, folks. It looks like
And it continues, please present this letter as proof of your invitation to the party. And it's signed, his honor, Silan Elbatil.
yeah. Okay.
What does it say? What does it say?
Well, it looks like we've been given an invitation to stay for dinner.
Dinner party!
Who's it from?
Salon Albatil.
You know what this means, right?
Who's that?
I think that was a different name than the king, if that's right, than Mustara. But I'm not certain.
Mustar is not his name.
Right,
It's
that's
his
the
title.
title. I'm not certain. This might be from the king or another powerful noble here in Lawrence Gate. I don't recognize this name, Salon Albatil, but they know that I'm a Sunwalker, and
I think everyone at this point knows you're a Sunwalker.
yeah. But what's interesting is they wrote this note in Alcarian.
And it looks very rushed, almost like it was literally just written
That's written.
and rushed down to you.
Yeah. And there's no like seal at the bottom that would give me a clue as to like, is this the king?
Oh no, it was wax sealed on the outside.
Wax sealed on the outside.
And the symbol before you broke the wax seal was of a cargo wagon with crates in it.
Cargo wagon. Cool. So perhaps from the symbol on the outside, maybe a powerful merchant here in the town, but I think it would be perhaps rude of us to not at least make an appearance once we have the rest of our affairs in order.
Of course. We gotta hit up, maybe the fancy clothing shop and, of course, the collection booth for our money.
Yeah, let's.
And then
We should be prepared for this to be a trap.
trap.
I agree with Brew on this.
Yeah, it could very well be an attempt to
Yeah, well,
our escape from the city.
you saw what
Have any other
happened
characters-
last time, right?
Any other characters besides Truegar have a very intimate knowledge of like the upper class, the nobility?
Nope.
So I think it's just Truegar who would have worked with them as the regent.
Mm-hmm. Admiralty.
Roll history.
Official dinners. Me or
You.
Oglen? Oh,
No, you.
Now, I read about it in the book.
oh, this is Oglen because he was the one actually reading the.
No, they're all discussing this around you. So.
I've cooked for ability, if that counts for anything.
18.
Truegar's 99% sure that this is not a trap because it's got an official seal and it's a handwritten invitation to the palace. Based on Truegar's experience with nobles in other places. it's not likely to be a trap.
How public this is.
Yeah.
While we are forming a phalanx around Oglen, I shimmy up to Oglen, looking down, but respectfully.
Yeah, right.
Given the fact that this seal was official and delivered by the House Praetorian Guard in a very public manner, I do not think this is a trap. If it were, then it would be incredibly bold. So I think we are okay to enjoy the party without our full armor.
All right. Well,
I don't have any armor.
and it may be that our display here today has perhaps stirred up some more allies for this liberation that we have planned.
I do not expect allies, and the only armor I expect every single one of us to wear is our wits.
All right. Well, you certainly have a lot more.
When you say
experience.
wits, like Thorin just kind of looks to Ash.
Yeah.
There are several different types of wits. There are the wits of worldly knowledge, and then there are the wits of interpersonal knowledge.
And what about nitwits?
Perhaps Ash could meet that threshold, but that's for another day.
Yeah. And
I ignore it because I know I'm better than all of you.
hey. Well, yeah.
You
certainly have
Inspiration for that one.
certainly have more experience in these matters than I do. So I will follow your lead on this one. So did you all want to stop by the collection place
Yes.
before we make
I
we go
would
over there?
suggest we change because dancing in plate mail is always going to be awkward.
Hard for me to buy new clothes when the money is in the the bidding booth.
All right.
Yes, let's head to the bidding booth, collect our winnings, and then go back to the tavern to change out of this armor, and then we go to the ball.
Yeah. On our way out, do we run across any Googling fans that are just like, ooh, look at us. Just like peasants,
People are trying to get paper signed.
It's mostly like people who've it's almost like you've been told bad things about people from this one place for so long
Yeah.
that now that they know you're from there, they're giving you a wide berth.
Wide berth. All right. And so noticing that, Oglen's gonna mention to the team, I'd like to start winning hearts and minds here, but perhaps we've done enough work for one day.
I say we heart and mind wait it out.
I definitely think that's a mission for another day.
Yeah. I just can't believe we're still alive. It's wow. And Oglen continues walking with these folks to the bet collection place, the bookie, I guess.
Okay. Who's gonna speak?
Not a short person.
It was
Design.
Truegar and myself were going to walk up.
Okay.
And I was actually going to gesture that everyone else stay at least 5-10 feet behind us somewhere, not in plain sight.
Before
So I don't know if you remember, but only the person can collect their winnings because they have a magical token that they have to present.
yeah.
Ah.
I was about to say, like, before he breaks group, Thorin wants to give his token, like...
No, it was made pretty clear to you guys that you have to collect your
Okay.
winnings.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Well, I'm gonna wait for them and, like,
Let all the tall people go first.
you try and get it, and then if it's like, alright, let us know if we can go get ours.
so
There's nobody at the betting table. Like no other patrons. I mean,
Okay.
okay.
To just the officials.
there are some officials at the table.
I'll walk up first.
Roll perception. Truegar's walking up with him.
Yes.
Truegar can also roll perception.
Okay.
I'm done rolling your new dice. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Was it a wondrous roll?
No, it was.
It's gonna be 14.
It was-
Kind of.
This would be a mod 4 now over the mod 3 of last time.
Damn. Is your perception really like a +2?
It's +1.
Get fucked.
I know. I fucked that up.
You didn't do that. That's just your dice don't like you. So, you guys walk up to the table and they're sitting there and they're just looking at you.
My name is Truegar Trueheart, and I'm here to collect the winnings that I made.
He looks
Brudall also money.
Do you have your betting tokens?
Hand it back with the amount that I had bet.
You hand the token over.
Mm-hmm.
They look at it. You also Brudall. Okay, they take them and they check and they look at each other and their faces go kind of white, like pale, not white, but like because they're darker complexion, maybe in the sun a lot, but their face is pale a little bit, and one of them takes the token from the other guy and says, "I'm sorry, we were told not to pay your winnings out."
Stab him in the face. Why?
Well, we're taking him by force then.
Were you also given a reason on which to deny us?
Yes, your winnings have been confiscated as fines for illegal activities in the city of Lord's Gate.
Did they describe those illegal activities?
They did not.
Is there a seneschal, viceroy, or bailiff that can describe these particular crimes to us?
I want you to read my rights to me as well.
Yeah.
I could see if we could find one.
Because
And
we had
roll perception.
indeed committed crimes, then you should not have issued those writs
18.
to us.
So the one that's not talking, like the one who's sitting down, the other one had stood up to speak to Truegar. The one who's sitting down is like glancing at you guys and like making slight shakes of his head no.
Yeah.
If we can't get our winnings, could we at least just get our original bet back? You know, asking for a favor so I can, just buy myself a beer after a long day.
He looks at you and
Man to
says,
man.
"No. We were told that all of the money that was put into bets has been confiscated by our eminent ruler."
What was the name of that eminent ruler again?
I want to speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He doesn't say anything.
This is not a Karen moment. This is just me trying to get you to
No, this is
to
for
repeat
real.
the name of
This
the-
is for real. Him not engaging anymore. Like he's stopped. Because and the rest of you have noticed that there are a couple of the guards that have moved slightly closer to the collections table.
Okay. And these are Lawrence Gate guards.
Yeah, these are the guards proper, not like a house guard.
Mateo's gonna walk
Thorin's
up.
gonna like clear his throat and just like,
Mateo's gonna walk up. What's the hold up, guys? You get your money?
Little people, be quiet, but then, like, stealthily check. I give you little cross fingers down on my side.
Yeah.
Little people, be quiet.
Alright,
And
cool.
again,
Thanks for the knowledge. See you around. And I'm gonna back away.
you have been given orders to deny us our winnings. Could you at least give us a receipt that our winnings were at least confiscated or denied officially so that we may present our case with evidence to a bailiff?
I told you that's all you're going to get.
It's just your word.
Just yes.
Super.
And you watch as the longer they're standing there, the closer the guards are inching.
Okay.
I'm gonna back away, and as I turn, I'm gonna look at the guards and just kind of give like a nod and a smile, like.
You instantly notice that like the two that are immediately in your field of vision already have their sword hands on their sword hilts, and they're like 6 inches out of the scabbards.
It's been fun. We'll I guess see you the next time we're in town. Later.
Thorin under his breath. This has not been fun.
All right. And Oglen just sort of nods back towards the direction of the Starflower. Begins following everyone else as we make our way there, unless there's other things folks want to do.
As I walk back to the group, I'm just gonna look at Ash and be like, "Hey, all that money you wanted us to bet? Yeah, it's not coming back."
I think Ash would be so mentally exhausted from going down multiple times, having to fight like his life depend on it. Just,
Mateo's like, "They made the biggest mistake of their lives."
Matteo's going to single-handedly rob the whole city now.
I read all the blueprints of the book. I know the entire.
Yeah.
Good luck convincing the city that you know its blueprints.
Yeah.
I know the bank code.
Let's all
So-
remember that we've won a lot more here today than money.
Is
Yeah, we got these
everyone
neat tokens.
Well, maybe
everyone's
you guys-
going to the tavern,
I haven't won shit.
to the inn where you got rooms
I'll
for the
follow
Starflower?
I'm a net down.
Starflyer.
What time is it? Like,
Would you have been back yet?
Like time or in-game time?
in-game time, because we're invited to dinner, you said.
It's like early evening. Like
Okay.
if it were a time, it'd be like 5 o'clock right now.
Okay, so there's still time to go back.
A little bit of time.
Okay.
And as we're walking back to the Starflower, Oglen will return the brown mushroom cap that you had given him.
Alright.
Like, I'm sorry, but I couldn't find the time to use this, but I very much appreciate it.
I mean, you made it out alive, so I guess not using it was the time to use it.
Well, my still being here is in no small part thanks to you all. And it goes without saying, the power of Alcar and his intervention on our behalf. Further emboldened at the importance of the mission that we're on. He saved me now.
Oh, it's the Sandflower, by the way.
It's
The name of the tavern, yeah.
Okay.
So you guys think they're gonna have our winnings there
Of course not.
at the palace?
Nope. At the palace, I thought you were talking about the Sandflower. Brew, did they say who confiscated our winnings? Was it the Merchant House Guild leader, or was it the leader of the town?
Sounded like the leader of the town doesn't like us and is not going to give us our money.
Well, hopefully he has a change of heart, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, luckily, and I lower my voice to Brew, Dimble can hopefully steal that thousands of gold from the slave traders, as we discussed earlier.
Oglen, can I see the letter?
Sure.
Did it say specifically Oglen, any of our names, or like the champion, or
Just a champion.
And it calls Sunwalker.
It
Yeah,
said,
it's stated
my,
Sano.
my lord the Sunwalker or something
Right.
like that, yeah. And it said that you could, of course, bring any of your companions as guests.
Okay.
maybe this letter's enough currency to buy what we need and get out of here.
It may be.
What?
I mean,
Yeah, hopefully it buys
invitation
our
to the
winning
palace, an infinite number of guests, as it says, as many as you want, and just
Well, it says your companions. It doesn't say like you could bring 50 people.
Right.
It just says like
Right.
there's an obvious reference to companions because you guys have been grouped up several times.
You
I'm
know,
sure there's a
where you
collector's
couldn't see
bonus or something. They don't give these letters out very often.
Yeah, hopefully, like if we return it or something, they can reuse it. Maybe.
And
like,
also,
in the
we can
future.
bribe people. Say we're in the pockets of the lordship, whatever he likes to call himself.
We could do
I
that.
want to go on record to say I don't like any of these ideas.
Yeah. Those are.
I just feel like we should get out of here. We pretty much have a target on our backs, and the fact that we won is just more of a reason that we're going to get bamboozled later.
Well, here's the thing. What are they going to do? Take 150 more of our gold?
Kill us.
Kill us.
I don't think. I don't think they will.
I love the first concern is gold.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like we used enough of our luck today just fighting the champion.
So in character for Matteo.
Well, maybe you guys. I haven't.
we
You
certainly.
know what they say
Yeah.
about us halflings?
Yeah.
Lucky.
We've gotten half
That
of
you
what we need.
explode.
Well, that too. That's what he says.
A lot of thing about this halfling in particular, because I'm pretty sure you're the one that falls asleep quickest, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, keep it that way.
What were you saying, Brudall?
We've gotten half of what we needed. We've got the leather armor for our boys in plate here. So, honestly, let's go to this party,
I need new armor.
have an escape plan, fuck you, and we get out of here.
I need
Yeah,
new
fuck
armor.
you.
I
Fuck you
agree.
too.
Yeah,
I
me
think-
too. I agree.
I think we can't afford to
What
not
kind of
at
armor
least
is your
make an
armor?
appearance. But
Yeah,
I
I'll
also
study
think
leather.
we can't afford to stay long.
Yep.
If they ask me
Mending
for a
doesn't
victory
work.
speech, don't give one, please. Otherwise, we'll probably die. We'll probably end up in shackles. Please.
Let's find out real quick whether or not these folks that have invited us have good intentions in mind.
So you finally make it to the tavern, and you walk in, and it's fairly empty. But you see both Eric and Talora behind the counter, and they just seem to be having a relaxed conversation.
And we walk
Thorin's
up.
entering kind of hesitantly, just because like he knows that we've kind of like stirred the pot, and so he's just like he's expecting something to be off at some point. He's just not sure what it is.
But speaking of which,
Hmm.
Eric looks over at you guys and said, "So, I hear through the tavern's grapevines that you guys have made enemies of some of the noble families."
Literally how? We were told what to do. It was not our choice.
Something about making their champions look like incompetent fighters.
Well,
Well,
why did
maybe
they
they
put them in
shouldn't
there
have
if they
been.
were incompetent?
Well, you could have lost on purpose.
And then died. Yeah.
I think
Well, it
that's
wasn't to
illegal.
the death.
The entire night was about to the death. They did not tell us the last fight.
Well,
was
you
not
saw him resurrect everyone, right?
after the fact.
Oh, yeah.
There was no saying that they would have resurrected our guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah,
okay,
probably
you
die on
resurrected
purpose, I
most of them.
but it sounds like you might be able to shed a little light on something we just received. Ash, could you? And motions to hand the letter over. That
I hand the letter over.
Wait.
Do you read Alcarian? Wait, we're talking Alcarian right now, aren't we?
or common, I
I
guess.
don't know what we're talking
I don't know
about.
what we were using.
Oh, I imagine it would have been Alcarian because
Yeah.
so few people where you want to know it.
Yeah.
Eric does not speak Alcarian, but Talora does.
Okay.
Then I give to Laura the letter.
Would this be one of the houses that we've made enemies of, or perhaps another that seeks to gain?
She kind of smiles, and it's like an amused smile, and she looks and says, well, no, it appears that the newest member of the ruling council of the city has made his intentions very clear by inviting you to the dinner that celebrates his ascension to the council.
Ah, that's very interesting. Thank you.
Oh, maybe he's gonna kill you to prove his loyalty. I don't know. Maybe.
Or maybe he's interested.
That's unlikely. He's had, since he was 11 when his father died, there have been 19 attempts on his life. And at least half of those have been, at least somehow placed at Salid's orders.
Oh, so he wants us to.
The enemy of my enemy is my ally.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we're gonna ally, hopefully our gold back into our pockets.
Do you know anything else about this, guy? Race or whatnot?
Oh, he's a human. He just turned 18. He just reached adulthood a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I think we're going.
Which is what this whole celebration is for.
Nice.
So imagine he's like the
So
fifth,
it's like a
right?
happy birthday celebration.
Yeah.
Should we expect the other nobles there?
At least all of the ruling council families will be there. At least the heads of family.
More attempts on his life than his age.
He's the fist, we're the finger, the middle
He,
one. We're flipping it to the king.
I know you aren't from here, but his family is actually the wealthiest in the city, and they've achieved that with no slaves.
Ah,
We
well,
like
that
that.
confirms a suspicion I had. I figured perhaps this newest member wants to meet us so that we can talk about a new way for Loinsgate to move forward.
Yeah.
That's very intriguing.
They've been trying to force the family off of the council for a very long time.
And if there was a day to do it, it would be the last day before they actually ascend.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey,
Well, then his uncle would just assume the seat.
Do we like the uncle?
No, his uncle is a traditionalist.
You've been very helpful. So let me ask you one more question. Do you think it's foolish for us to stay here in town for this meeting that we've been
With that letter, no.
All right.
It would be foolish for anyone to
Not go.
break his trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like he could be a good ally,
A valuable opportunity we have.
Yeah, valuable
So-
opportunity. Wealthy family. We didn't get paid.
Eric, who can understand Alcarian, who can understand
just
it.
can't read it.
He just can't read it. He laughs and he says, it would be more than foolish. He has more money than every other family on the ruling council.
Matteo's like smiling wide now and he says, maybe we will get paid after all.
We definitely want
His-
as an ally.
His family single-handedly paid for the reconstruction of a quarter of a city during the last dust storm.
I don't know. Humanitarians, wealthy, my type of people.
Despite the fact that he has been altruistic thus far, why are other families attempting to get him kicked off the council?
Because he's using his money and influence, family's money and influence, to change some of the practices in the city.
So he breaks the status. He breaks the norm.
There are at least 2 families on the ruling council who make very profitable incomes, or at least parts of their income are very profitable from just the slave trade. And without the slave trade, they would lose their status.
Would they become destitute or just lose their status?
They would just lose their status as wealthy families. They'd become like your average merchants. Their other trades make them money, just not as much.
So they would still have a bed and a hearth and food to eat.
They would.
But it would make them unhappy.
Yes, it would. But if a billionaire becomes a millionaire, would you feel pity?
Like $1 billion copper or $1 billion gold, $1 billion platinum.
Do I think it's
If an
anything about
extremely
business?
wealthy person becomes
Truegar stabs Matteo in the face.
Yeah, right.
an extremely wealthy person becomes a really wealthy person, would you shed a tear for that person?
I mean, can
Yeah,
they still
probably
travel?
not. Maybe.
Don't misunderstand me. While Solon is nothing like the others on the council, he does care about his family's status and money. So he's not about to let his family go broke to back a horse that just can't win. But he will work to make this place better in his eyes.
But the other families are not working to better the city. The other families are working to better their own wealth.
You wouldn't want to.
So as you're in the middle of asking that question, Talora and Eric kind of exchange glances, and she walks around the counter, and he follows her, and they each go to like different windows, and they pull the shutters, closed on those windows, and they lock the door, and then they come back to you guys, and they're like, well, Lord's Gate is preparing for war.
Yeah.
They're only weeks away from marching east and expanding their territory to whatever is that way.
Wait, is where you guys are from east or is that south? Or
That's right. They're heading in the direction of the Alcarian Empire.
Oh.
They're trying to bring the fight to Alcor.
No,
Well, I'm-
Alcarian
Or,
Empire is
well,
southeast.
at least to where Igeria is vaguely, right?
Nigeria is more south than it is east.
Oh, okay.
East is just a general direction
Okay.
in this conversation.
So they're hinting upon the fact that
But the road hits
this
east.
town wishes to take the fight to the Empire and not wait for the Empire to come to them.
They believe that there are. Well, I don't know how true all of this is. It's just rumors that have made it around through the adventurers guilds and the people running through and taking on jobs for the city. But the general sentiment is that they are fully capable of pushing into whoever is in their direction. Because you fought some of their forces while they really weren't a match for you guys. I doubt there are very many of you guys
That's right.
everywhere.
It sounds to me like Salon's got an opportunity for us, and I'm a man of opportunity.
Yeah. Sounds to me like in 2 weeks, Lawrence Gate's going to be unguarded.
You know what that
Do you
means?
say that in Alcarian? Talora says no, that's not true.
Oh.
The city's magical defenses are actually quite extensive after the little person catastrophe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll say, that bank vault's pretty unguarded. You know what I'm saying?
do personally thank you from the bottom of my heart. I wish to know why you divulge such secrets, other than it is the right thing to do.
Talora laughs. Did I not make it clear the last time we spoke that I'm actually from Alcaria?
Right.
It is just a good business
But you share your
opportunity.
knowledge at great risk, and while a lot of us are from the Alcarian Empire, sometimes risk is greater than hometown.
She lowers her voice. Those who are sent to gather information often do so in questionable mantles.
And your service is appreciated. Will be recommended highly. Well,
In that case, the last 20 gold that I have, I give to you for a round of drinks to my companions while we change.
Oh, your drinks are on the house.
Plus we don't have that much money left. We bet it all.
Yes, we heard about your
Confiscation.
unfortunate findings.
Yes.
Can you believe that?
You know what that's all
Yes.
about.
Is that normal?
Yeah, I believe it, but
It's
You embarrassed the Mustara by defeating his champions.
we didn't embarrass him. He embarrassed himself by putting them up
But
against.
that's not how he's going to see it.
No, I'm just saying that.
yeah, that's right.
You know, maybe you should put up some stronger people next time. Maybe, you know.
being
just-
fair. I
If you
knew
stay long enough, perhaps you'll find stronger people.
Oh, I prefer not to. I'm just saying in general.
I do believe you weren't even in the fight, though.
No, but I was in
really
the other
is.
ones. I'm kind of like the opener, you know.
And I must say that rock that you gave me
Yeah,
was very
yeah.
important.
That was my lucky rock, and now it's in pieces. It's multiple lucky rocks now, but
Well, it saved me from being in multiple pieces. So
I must be honest, Truegar. I knew we wouldn't get the money back. I was more interested to see how they would react.
They say hope for
Isn't
the
there a
best,
place in
prepare
here
for
that
the
like
worst.
Thorin could like
I was hoping.
take a
for
quick
that.
shower or something like that?
Hope and a copper 25 will get you a cup of coffee.
They have a bath. No.
Or a good ale.
You have to pay extra for it, but yeah.
Maybe
So
shitty ale, like, yeah.
The Mustara, does he report directly to Confit of this region?
The Mustar is the ruler of this city. He
Of
doesn't,
the city, but
he
there's
doesn't report to anyone. This city is its own.
city-states, perhaps?
Yeah, it's its own nation.
But I do understand that the Conifit rules the region northwest of this city.
The
North-
Conifit doesn't rule anything on this side of the desert.
Oh, so there is no...
The based on what information we've managed to gather, we believe that the Conifit is using Lorenz Gate and other city-states like it as a form of buffer between them and the Alkarian Empire.
Does the Conifit treat Lawrence Gate as an independent enclave and respects them as such?
The Conifit has funded the expansion of Lorenz Gate's military quite significantly.
That would explain the very expensive
They have
looking
sent-
armor.
They have sent individuals to train some elite units. The Spellbreakers that you encountered, we didn't have those before this year.
Interesting.
Is there an expectation from the Mustara to repay the Conifit for these services and training? Or does the Conifit give those freely just so that there is a more powerful buffer between him and the Alkarian Empire?
I haven't heard any reports about it specifically, but based on what I know, or what I expect, the Conifit is using Lorenz Gate and the other city-states to weaken the Alkarian Empire as much as they can, and in turn, they'll be weakened by the Empire, and then the Conifit figures that it will be able to come through and easily pick up the pieces and absorb them quickly.
Once every city-state is weakened, the Conifit can move in and claim them as their own, annex them, if, as you will.
And go further to the eastern coast of the continent.
Is there any noble or person of power here that could give us some friendly advice about the Conifit outside of what you've told us? Maybe.
Your best bet would be Salon if he's invited you to the feast as his guest.
I think that we should probably make a good impression on him.
No,
How much would like a bath be? Because like I am not the cleanest, and if we're going to nobles,
Well, normally it's a gold, but after what happened, any of you who wish to take a bath could do it at no cost.
thank you.
That's very generous.
And Thorin, not really like thinking of anything to add to this conversation, is gonna go like, go.
Oh, to be clear, we'll still get paid for it. It just won't be by you.
Alright.
Groovy.
Well, I will pay as much as necessary for the baths, the drinks, and the food, but I
Oh
must,
no, the Alkarian Empire will pay.
I must thank you very much for the information you have provided.
On the return trip, we're gonna get a tab.
Yeah.
Built my room.
I mean, they're pretty much just told you they're spies for the Empire.
And
so-
Zendark's there, like getting
Bill
the
Myron.
expense sheet from the corporate credit card, like God
Wait,
damn
like,
it.
they'll pay or they'll pay. I gotta send them 20 gold. God.
So I
300
turned to
gold for
Dimble and
room
I
service?
asked Dimble, I said, you know, hush tones, Dimble, you've heard all of this. Please relate to, wait, no, Truegar has no idea Dimble has a contact in this city. He would not ask that of Dimble. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
No,
so,
you would.
just to be clear, to save you guys time, the information you're getting from these guys is the information that he was supposed to get from that guy, but
Oh, I see.
he left early.
Right.
So I just adjusted the method that you're getting the information.
Gotcha.
Yeah, essentially, all the this strategic information that I just received from the tavern owner, I wish to convey to their guild so that they can relay that information back to the Alkarian Empire. So the Alkarian Empire knows they're being played.
Right. Yeah. We do have a way to contact Jarek, right? Or our seneschal? Or
We used to,
we
but
used to, but
that's in
don't
a
anymore.
cave with a black dragon
Oh,
dragon
that's
carcass
right.
right now.
That's right.
Alright, let's be honest. Why don't we just invest a couple of gold into sending stones or something?
Sending stones have a range limit
Yeah.
of only a few hundred feet.
Okay. Well then, the sending spell.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Or just send a physical letter. Maybe get a mail courier.
But why do that when you can just magic it?
Because I don't know if you noticed this, but we don't have that much money.
Well, just think really hard about it. Maybe you'll learn it. I don't know how this magic stuff works.
Maybe we just, strap a pigeon to you, and we just send your ass back and forth.
Well, let's look at this theoretically, hypothetically speaking. I weigh too much for a pigeon to carry.
I'm pretty sure you weigh less than a coconut.
But what if two swallows carried it together?
They were tied on a string, like a piece of twine in between them.
Yeah, well, regardless, it sounds like we have business here in the city this evening, but after that, we need to think seriously about whether or not what we need to do here in the desert is more important than informing the Alcarian Empire of what we've learned here today.
We can have... There are alternate ways for us to get this particular information that I found out to our hometown. Our immediate goal is to go to this ball and then continue into the desert. But before we continue into the desert, we will get this information we learned tonight to our hometown. I'm trying to...
That's not why I'm shaking my head.
Okay, yeah. Dimble has a contact who can perform this information further along the road. If we had developed a cipher, a way of communication with Jarek, we could send a letter via a courier with a string of letters and numbers, Alcarian, and given the cipher key to Jarek. So whoever carried the letter had no idea what it said, even if it was a spy for...
That's what works.
Kind of fate. We have unfortunately not yet set up that mode of communication with Jarek.
Right.
So we have to rely on plain text communication with Jarek.
Yeah.
And if we were to rely on plain text communication with Jarek to pass on that information to the Alcarian Empire, how would we do that in such a way that this city-state would not mind reading?
That's a question I don't have an answer to, and that's part of why I suggested we might need to make this trip ourselves. I fear any way that we would send word back might be intercepted, waylaid, changed. I know that we're already behind schedule with what we were doing in the desert here.
So after tonight's ball, the next morning we go, I suggest.
Yeah, it seems like we either need to make haste in that direction or call that mission a wash and return back to prepare our allies. But this isn't a call I'll make on my own.
Do not make that decision hastily, as I have several simple ciphers in my repertoire that perhaps Jarek could decipher on his own. It is a simple cipher that other people could decipher on their own, but it's worth the risk.
Perhaps we should meet with this Salon guy. Maybe he's got, the same kind of spellcasters we used to teleport people before.
That's a great idea.
Let's hear what he has to say before we...
I will not write a simple cipher letter to Jarek until after we have met with... until we are done with our ball. Yes.
Yeah,
So,
what?
It's a great idea, Brudall.
What if he has like a court wizard or something that you can just send the message to right to his head.
You very well may.
I've seen Dimble do it to me before. He just
We know this guy's powerful. We just don't know what kind of powerful.
well, he's a money
But
power.
he likes Oglen and Sunwalkers in general, so we need to take advantage of that.
Yeah, that's right. So let's prepare ourselves and make sure we can make the best first impression. I think Thorin's got a good idea. I could wash off.
Yeah, me too.
Aye.
Alright. And I guess we go ahead and take out whatever we had in storage. Did anybody have anything in storage other than armor?
Yeah,
Nope.
it was
Just armor?
just your guys' armor.
So actually, maybe it doesn't make sense to wear the armor to this fancy party, does it? I don't know.
we can wear plain clothes.
Yeah.
We did not
Not really.
think...
Well, I think we have rooms, which is where we were keeping everything that we weren't putting in storage.
Brudall can roll straight in wisdom for me.
What if we just pack up things and leave right from the party?
Suffer one exhaustion.
14. Okay, so Brudall is 100% sure that either way you go could send a message. It's just which message do you want to send? Do you want to wear your armor and send that message? Or do you want to not wear your armor and send that message?
By the way, to be honest, no matter how we play this, we're going to be presenting ourselves a certain way.
Right.
Perception is everything.
Yeah.
My vote, wear your armor proud.
You know what my vote
We
is?
already have enemies in this motherfucking place.
So, did someone mention boats?
But we need to sell it to
No.
the one guy that we're there for, that you are willing to help.
Yeah, that's right.
My vote is we dress nice.
That, and we need an escape plan in case shit does go wrong. I want to get out.
It would make it easier to make a hasty exit if we had what we need with us at the time.
Exactly.
But I hear what you're saying. I don't really feel all too comfortable dancing around elegant courts and flowing robes. That's not really who I am. So,
Before you make that decision, Oglen, I'd like to. Alcar himself once said, "Every day, do something that scares you."
I'm gonna insight check that.
I'm gonna inside check that.
We don't need to go
Got a
there and
15.
dance. We're going there to
I'll believe you.
socialize and network.
You don't believe him?
And so I would recommend that this particular individual has invited us on a colloquial, friendly term, if you will. And so, if you wish to remain ready, have horses and a wagon with your gear prepared outside the estate. But going to a ball in your armor is nothing more than insulting.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
We got protection from gods on our hands, you know? We got Yandala, Alka, you know? Honestly, I think we got it. And we get, even if we're not armed with armor, we got the armor of our wits.
God, you're fucked.
To this one guy though, he's being
Thorin's
looked
just
at
having
as a
the best
champion.
time of his life right now.
Wait, the party, the
This
host
was really
of the party
nice.
we're going
Yeah.
to is
Thorin's
anti-slavery.
just exhausted this. Like,
And so therefore he is not on the same side as Mastara,
He's not, no, he's like a mortal enemy of him.
which is why I feel comfortable going there in plain robes.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
Because here's the thing. What are they
My
gonna do?
armor's
Start a civil
rented. I'm
war?
imagining like kind of the studs poking me in the sides. So I'm just gonna walk away from this conversation, probably change.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
All
that's
I'm
a fair
sa-
point.
All I'm
There's
saying
claw marks.
is, if he
No, it's
goes
like a
in his
magical
armor,
rending. There aren't physical.
he looks like a champion, ready to fight.
Visible damage to
He
your
goes
armor.
out
It's
of his
just
armor,
structural.
He looks
weakness.
relaxed
Oh.
and ready to socialize.
And I feel
Either
like
way is
breeze
good.
and we're not supposed
My opinion is the armor.
And I would agree with you if his armor hadn't been rendered and has tears and holes into it.
It doesn't have. We just talked about that. There are no actual holes in their armors.
Oh,
I think the only one that
It's structural.
structural.
It's
okay.
like magical.
Well, when it comes to the preconceived notions of every citizen in this city, I like Oglen wearing his armor as an attaché to our political party.
Yeah, that's a great middle ground to this.
So while while Salam may be anti-slavery, he still may have subconscious biases towards short people, and if we can show him that our short person is still doing our bidding, that could work in our favor.
you're our trophy wife.
I can't help but imagine
Trophy
like
wife.
Thanos putting the gems into the gauntlets.
Yeah.
Shut up.
All right.
So
Oglen's
Oglen,
acquired.
keep your armor.
Unless there are any other opinions to consider, this has been decided. I'll keep my armor on. We'll prepare a wagon with our belongings just outside of Salon's estate, ready to make our escape. And the rest of you that are comfortable doing so will make yourselves comfortable.
And I shall make myself comfortable.
All right.
How close is the stable?
That is
Still
my
taking that
armor.
bath though.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go and quickly take a bath.
How close is the stable to Cavalier?
It's like a 15-minute walk.
It's a long ass way.
And then I'm gonna throw on my nicest set of clothes.
It was down one road, but it was just that far from the city's entrance.
All right.
I'm just gonna like peek out the window and see, like, if I see any guards between the tavern and the stable.
You do. They don't look like they're there because of you. It just looks like
Posted
that's
up.
yeah. They're
That's what it
you
is.
know they're posting.
Brew wouldn't chance going by himself though, so he's just gonna sigh and walk to go clean up.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna put on my nicest clothes, least amount of holes in it, least dirty, and
Nice.
then I'm gonna take out a little string, tie it around like in a little bow.
Hey,
Little
Roll
necktie.
sleight of hand.
there you go.
character sheet is like this.
Only a plus 5.
8.
Yeah, you do a really bad job.
Can I retie it?
Nope, it's knotted. No,
Can I wait? Can I try and tie it?
it's
for him?
knotted.
Sano, help me, please, Sano.
It's
Sano.
knotted.
Unknot it,
I've got,
Sano,
like-
please.
You cannot.
It's knotted.
Okay.
Nodded.
Can I cut it off?
Hey, there's your bow.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Wait, don't cut it, don't cut it.
I got this. Shink.
So,
Oglen washes up and then puts his armor back on.
okay.
Sano, can you tie me up? I forgot how to tie this.
It goes around the tree,
Yeah, okay.
and then never mind.
Wrap it through the hole or over the hole?
Around the hole,
Okay.
behind the hole,
Okay.
up and through.
Yep, how's it look?
You look like a toddler.
Well, I am 3 feet tall.
Again, you look like a toddler.
2'11", but who's counting?
You're smaller than a toddler.
Yeah, probably. Well, not a halfling toddler, but a human toddler, yeah.
A toddler.
Oh, yeah, but I also hit harder than a toddler.
A toddler.
So everybody takes their baths and
Yeah.
is dressed in their
Bath
best
time.
clothing, which for most of you doesn't have holes in it.
Gordon's like, what the
Wait.
fuck did I just witness?
Some shenanigans.
And what are you guys doing now?
I guess
Are
just to
we
point it
down
out, Thorin is going to take the staff he got from the library because that is the nicest thing that he owns.
It's walking stick.
Yeah, I'd like to make keep my daggers in.
So you're gonna take your weapons with you.
Yeah.
If you do make it your walking stick, ensure that you lean on it constantly, because that is a better cover than just using it as a fake.
It's really nice for a walking stick. I don't know if they're gonna believe you, to be honest.
Walk with
Say it's a decoration stick.
I will hide Charon fills in my room so that nobody can hide it if they were ransacked.
I'm gonna strap my loot to my back to make it look like I'm, a connoisseur of the arts, per se.
I feel like bad things are gonna happen.
But I'm not taking any of my weapons.
I just feel like bad things are gonna happen when you try to play your instrument.
Oh no, I'm not gonna play it. It's just there for looks.
It's a conversation piece.
Okay.
Someone, hey, play something for us. Ah, I could really.
Is anyone else besides Sano taking weapons?
Nope. I wouldn't think so.
I'm tempted to take a boot dagger, but I'm not.
I mean, unless they'll have like a place for us to check our weapons in. It'd be better to have them closer there at the noble's house than all the way over here in the tavern.
Well, I
To
figured.
be clear, you're not going to anyone's house. Well, you're going to someone's house, but it's the palace.
Palace, okay.
It's the small
Okay.
city-sized building.
I
Gotcha.
figured we're just gonna put it on the cart.
Probably just leave it in.
I will actually put Charon fills in the same storage room that
Yeah.
my plate armor is in.
I'm bringing my
Hide
daggers,
it in there.
but
We're loading everything
Calling out
like
until
on a
sustained.
cart ready to go or something.
Yeah, calling
Yeah,
out
that
until
was
sustained.
the original plan.
Are we
to
not
have-
doing the cart?
to have all of our possessions on the cart just outside the palace. But now that I'm recognizing it's a palace, maybe that's not wise. I thought it was just like a noble's house. But our original plan was to have all of our possessions out of the tavern onto a cart so that we could make a hasty escape.
Generally, that's okay if it's
But-
a block or two away.
Yeah.
But my plate armor, which is useless in the desert, as well as Chiron fills, will also be in that same storage room.
Yeah. Okay.
So if I have to travel in the desert in plain tunic and up my +1 sword,
With
then I
another
will do
sword, you'll
that.
be okay.
So we're leaving,
Okay.
we're
Gotcha.
leaving our stuff there.
Wait,
Some people are leaving some of their stuff.
But my +1 sword and my rucksack will be in that.
It's not going to be like totally neutering you. Gotcha. Okay. Then Oglen's ready to make his way to the party. Y'all.
Everybody ready?
Gonna make sure my hat is nice and clean as well.
That's where the session's gonna end.
Oh, gonna do some fancy stuff next week.
Does expertise give you another proficiency bonus to a stat you're proficient in? Or
No,
skill?
it allows you to double your proficiency.
Double proficiency. And one that you're already
So your
skilled
+3 becomes
It may actually be like
+6
you
for
Yeah,
that
it's
skill.
+4.
Wait, do a +4.
You will hold
Your
advantage
+4
over
is the
all people.
+8.
Change your metal dice to metal dice.
Which one? Thank you, sir.
Yeah. just
Trade you
grab the
these metal dice for. I'll let you guess which metal dice.
The pink?
The pink.
I would, but I love the pink.
You love the pink? That's
If I get another
Guys.
set though,
Guys, we did it. We're not dead yet. Brr, 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 brr,
We are not
brr.
dead
keyword yet.
Yet. Brr, brr,
Yeah, you
brr.
also just broke by surviving.
To be
Yeah.
clear, Oglen is only alive because you said you were going to give me a thing.
Oh, that's right. Sexual favors.
Walked right into that.
Richard, why don't you unload your bag and then ride with me?
Yeah,
That's
that's right.
Oh, it's funny. It's too funny.
And I really appreciate this Christmas present. First roll was a natural 20.
Shut up.
It was, yeah, save the day.
Hope everybody really liked their dice.
Yes, I did.
I mean, the first percentile roll was a nat 100. Like,
Yeah, that's amazing.
and you were like, "Fuck! Now I have to think of a thing."
Now I gotta think of things.
I was like, I'll let it. Oh, you can switch over so we're at Tavern Talk.
Okay.
Because right now we're still in the session.
Tavern Talk.
Goodbye.
Bye, friends.
Bye,